everybody. How you doing? Welcome back to your 365. How you been? How you doing? Welcome back. Hi, everyone. How are you? Are you having a lovely time? Welcome, hey, Spirit. How you doing? Okay, hold on. Because first of all, shut your mouth. Because we gotta get some things started up here. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's been like 2 weeks since I've seen you all. Hi, Mintar. How you doing? Hi, Crow. How you doing, Cal? First of all, can I get a big thank you to shout out to you and Voidcast? Congrats on the first and congrats on the second, Cal. Welcome everybody who I've seen here. You know, I gotta tell you guys real quick. Fucking everything is broken. I don't even know if you guys can. I'm guessing you can hear me. I'm hoping you can hear the music too. Is the music too loud? Is it all right? I don't know. I feel like it might be a little loud. Victory! I added some things. I don't know if they're a little too aggressive. I also gotta take it away from mods. I only want VIPs to have it. I gotta make it so only VIPs have it. Oh, girl, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you so very kindly. Thank you so very much. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Yes, I give you nice. Thank you. Means we're only 5 subs away. We're only 5 subs away from dropping an album. I'll tell you guys right now. Next week, I'll tell you, or this month, no matter what, will be like the last month of the subathon. Maybe only 2 weeks. I'm gonna start doing next week. I'm gonna start doing the subathon things, the rewards. That's my plan for next month. For this month, we're gonna be doing a bunch of the subathon rewards, and we're just gonna get the shit out of the fucking way. We're gonna get the shit out of the way, and we're gonna hopefully, be off the subathon. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can't hear my own redeem. No, why can't I hear my redeems? Hi D, how you doing? That's so Mintar. Thank you so kind for the raid. Boom. That's just bananas. Wait, why couldn't I hear my raid sound? What the fuck? Why couldn't I? I'm a warrior. Shout out at Mintar. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you guys have all been having a lovely week. I've had a very lovely week. I hope your May started strong. I had a lovely vacation. Out of the mod. Well, there you go. Nice. That being said, everybody, I've had a very busy week. I've had a very busy vacation, but I had a very lovely vacation. Counter. Hey, Grace, how you doing? It's been a week. It has been a week. So my hope today is, just have a kind of a chill stream. See how long we can take it. We're just going to be doing just chatting today. The point is I'm going to invite as many VTubers as possible, as many people we can get. We're gonna give everybody like a 3 to 5 minute window, or we're gonna play it. Nice! Very good game. But yeah, we're gonna be giving everybody about a 3 to 5 minute window of explaining their thought process. Join too. Well, I think we're gonna let just about everybody come on through. Like I said, I got to. I really need to play Borderlands. This is a game that's been on my mind. Again, everybody's getting 5 minutes. There will be some rules, some pretty strict rules. First rule is when your time is up, I'm gonna say bye to you and I'm gonna kick you out. I'm not gonna wait. Another rule is I'm sorry, I'm not doing any Tom, Dick, and Harry just self promote on the stream. So I'm gonna ask you don't self promote. If you start self promoting, I'll be like goodbye, get out. I'm gonna write that on the screen. I'm gonna write that on the screen. Nice. You suffer. You explode. Oh, nice, dude. Oh, Dante. My team. Wait, is Morgan. I use Morgan, and I use Felicia, and I use what's her name? I'm forgetting her name right now. The Jingxing girl, the Chinese zombie girl. Oh, Hasenko. I really love her. She's so much fun. But you should not have to. No, okay. So unfortunately, we actually can't even play video games yet. I haven't fixed my audio enough for it. Like everything, I kept telling you, everything is still like very, very broken. Everything is very, very broken. Also, Graves, thanks so much for calling me cute. I really appreciate it. Hi, Ray. Your screen isn't straight. Huh? What do you mean by that? What does that mean? I think I did a Discord live ping. Did I not? I'm pretty sure I did a Discord live ping. Oh fuck! I didn't hit the send button on the fucking Discord live. Thank you, Cal. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate for that. Thank you so kindly. Okay, let me make sure the fucking Twitter is also not like I'm also streaming on fucking Twitter, so let me make sure that's not broken either. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, dude. I hope the quality's good. Hi, Lovey. How you doing? I see you there on Twitter. Sorry, I just saw messages. Hi. I'm trying to pop out the chat and hopefully make everything work. Oh my god, dude. Dude, streaming on Twitter is actually such a pain in the fucking ass. Like, hi, Cal. Oh, thank you so kindly for the Sean, thank you so much for the sub. 4 months. God damn, thank you so kindly. Dude, fuck. Okay. Brother, my brothers in Christ, I'm like trying to fix everything. Everything is like very mega broken still. And so we're just trying to live. I can't even get my shared chat out for like YouTube yet. Like I don't know what is going on. I'm gonna have to figure out some different thing. Not to mention that streaming is like, dude, I'm at like fucking 9 CPU percent. That's fucking crazy. I need to fucking fix this. Lay, thank you so kindly for the viddies. My CPU is doing amazing. Oh, dude, nice. I'm glad to hear your CPU is doing amazing. I'm really happy to hear that for you. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Never back down, never won, never give up. Dude, can I get my shared chat? Can I just get my shared chat? I would love to just have my shared chat right now. No, I can't have that. No, I can't have that. That's too much to ask for. Okay, I guess that was too much to ask for. Oh no, we can have it. We can, in fact, have our share chat. Thank God. I'm fucking going insane, bro. I'm fucking going insane. Also, someone said my fucking stream isn't like stretched correctly on the fucking thing. No, I'm not doing song requests right now because I'm already losing my mind. I'm not losing my mind even more. Right now, you're dealing with it. You're dealing with what we got. How you doing, Sparty? Welcome back. Oh my God, I forgot. Is Killer Instinct still on sale? Is Killer Instinct still on sale? I hope it is. Dude, I really hope Killer Instinct is still on sale. I fucking want to get the game. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. Because I did not, like, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, I get, wait, no. What do you mean no to join? I said, I get everybody a chance. Can you just relax? If you guys nice, like I said, I'd let anybody join. We're gonna let anybody join the VC. I'm just gonna let fucking just any Tom, Dick, and Harry basically join. And still, so yes. Okay. Remind me to get it after stream. Okay, so things are a little fucking messy and buggy on my end. Like, oh my God, dude, my CPU is at 10% usage. Like I'm using this. I tried to do this dual PC stream setup so like we can maybe like actually do gaming properly. But bro, I don't know, man. Like this is like, eesh. Do you know what? Oh, like so if you read the stream title is we're gonna let any. Oh my God. What is using all this fucking CPU bandwidth? Chrome? Oh God, Chrome. Oh my God, Chrome needs to fucking die right now. Chrome needs to fucking die right now. I'm so sorry, Twitter chat. Chrome needs to fucking die. Okay, Chrome is killed. We're just kill Chrome. Kill Chrome. Dude, why the fuck am I still using Chrome? All right, there we go. I'm trying desperately to fix like, what the fuck? Okay. Okay. Because I'm like desperately trying to make sure this stream doesn't crash. Listen, this is like just a fuck. Why did my fucking stream avatars get stretched out wrong? What the fuck happened, dude? Everything's fucking rusted and broken. Oh, thank you for the
I was
minis.
talking about you joining my SMP in the future,
Oh.
not me joining the VC.
Oh, no, I'll be honest with you, I fucking hate Minecraft. I'm so sorry. I am not a Minecraft gamer. I love you, and I'm glad it's going on good, but Minecraft is not for me. You know what? I just don't know how to play. I just don't know how to play. I just, the game, I'll be honest with you. I don't like games where what's it called? I don't have direction. I don't like sandbox games. I only like games that just tell me what to do. Just put me in a fucking direction, and I'll just do it. I'll just fucking do it. Okay. Hold on. Can this like fucking work, please? Can we fit this to screen? Transform, fit this. Could this fucking shit fucking work? Wait, hold on. Is it? Okay, hold on. Okay. Transform. Fit to screen. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay, got that going. At least. Okay, now we gotta go. Yo, thank you so much for the biddies. Thank you so very kindly. What the fuck happened here? Dude, I'm like so upset how my fucking... Like, this shit's just fucking broken.
That's why my Cobbleman SMP has a gym system. Me and the other gym leaders have given you a goal.
No, I appreciate it, but like Pokemon is also definitely not the way to get me going. I'm not fucking. I appreciate the invite. I do. I really do. But like, I'm just not the guy. I'm just not the gamer, dude. Everything's broken. Everything's fucking broken. Someone save me. I don't know how to stream. I didn't stream for 2 weeks and everything's fucking broken. Also, I don't know. What do you guys think about the scrolling text? It's, you know what? It would have been cute if it wasn't mods, but it's giving it to mods too, and I'm gonna take it away for now because it's actually like fucking giving me like the biggest fucking paranoia right now, and it's just like, oh, it was a cute toy for like a minute, but it's gone. I'm taking it away. I'm taking it away. It's gone. So then, I'm fucking so lost, dude. I don't know how to stream.
Oh, for real?
On God.
On God?
Just like that. How you doing, pretty dude?
Just like that.
The scroll text is cool. It is cool, but like I just need a second. Okay, let me just fix things. Because things are like very broken, and I can't even read chat this way.
Counter.
Hi, Abyss, how you doing? Okay. Hold on. Let me just like, okay. Transform. We're gonna fix the transform on this as it reset transform. Okay, that's like very broken. That's like what the hell is this? Why does this transform just set itself to like fucking crazy? 1920 by 1080. And while so to answer something, I do appreciate the invitation, but I'm just not a big Minecraft person. It's too long form of a game for me to play. I get very bored very quickly from it. It's just not for me. I do appreciate the invitation. Okay, that goes. Okay, the chat. We're gonna put the chat over here as per usual. We're gonna fucking put the sub goal here, I guess. With the punch, hit my pulse. Smith to the tasted blood. How good it was. It's a part of me. Thank you so much for the lurk, bro. Why are you trying to throw a chair at me? Is the chair even working? Hi, Horo. How you doing? Oh, the chair is working. Good. Okay, that's working. Okay, put the logo here. We're gonna put the... I'm a warrior! Alright, we're gonna transform... Fit discreet. Why does that do that? Why does that do that? Why did that do that? That should not have done that. That should not have done that. Why did that do that? I'm actually having a fucking aneurysm here. $19.20. That shit is bananas. That shit is fucking bananas. Okay. Box, no bow. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, things look like they're okay. Damn, I can't get Glaze Yokai Watchy word. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, you can't. Yokai Watch is... I've already like cut a not on Pokemon, so like... Then you lose me. You would lose me a third time on Yokai Watch.
Let's go gambling! Oh, dang it.
Okay. Okay, I think this is good. I think this is good. Maybe. But why is the time? Where the fuck is the timer? Where the fuck is the timer? Let's go gambling!
Dang it.
Dude, I am so fucking lost. Oh, here's... That's a sub goal. Oh, there's the timer. Okay.
I'm a warrior!
Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay. Hi. Okay, sorry. I missed all of chat. How you guys doing? How you been?
Oh, dang
I
it.
hope you guys have been well. Okay, everybody. All right, everyone. Let me make the music. Let me set the music a little different because the tone. I don't know. This is not the tone I'm feeling. Not the tone I'm feeling. I'm not the tone I'm feeling. Sorry. Everything was busted. I was just fixing it live. Let me see. What do we want? What do we feel? Let's do. Oh, but dude. Okay, but no. Let's do something relaxed for a second. I want to be able to hear. I want to be able to hear myself think. Let's do some liquid drum and bass. Let's do some liquid drum and bass. I love liquid. We all love liquid drum and bass in this household. Everybody here loves liquid drum and bass, right, guys? Right? You guys all love liquid drum and bass. I love liquid drum and bass. You love liquid drum and bass. We all. Oh my fucking god! I don't want to do exercises. What the fuck? What do I gotta do? Push-ups? Okay, those are easy. Those are easy. All right, let me do 20 push-ups for you. All right, 20 push-ups. Like it's nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! All right, we're so back. Hi, everybody. Okay, I'm reading chat again. Hi, everyone. It's good to see you all. Hi, Minotaur. Hi, Horo. Hi, Kurisu. Hi, Cal. Hi, D. I want to welcome you all back to year 3064. If you do not know me, my name is Reyd Sounds. I'm your local music producer VTuber from the far future of 3064. And it is so good to see you again. It has been... Oh, did you got $1 million? They're nice. I have had a very busy, but very lovely vacation. But now I hope that we can have a very lovely, lovely rest of May. I'm excited to share with you the things I've had going on, the things that I've been working on, and hopefully, we'll have a really lovely time, as we always do. Thank you again, so lovingly, for joining me. Thank you. Okay, all right. I'll turn on the... oh my god, you're kidding me. Am I not logged in? Am I not... Oh my god, I'm not logged into my Twitter on fucking Firefox. Oh my god, I gotta log into that. You've earned it. I thank you. I think I did earn it. I think I did need that vacation. Really badly, actually. I was really stressed out. I'm still really stressed out. I'm just perpetually fucking stressed out. I want to not be so stressed out. I want to have, a good time. I'm here for a good time on this planet and not a very long time. So, I'd love to just have a good time with you all. Okay. All right. Okay. Hi, Azir. How you doing? Sorry for anybody who was on Twitter chat. I missed all of it. Dude, I fucking hate how the pop-out chat just doesn't work on Twitter. It just doesn't work on Twitter. You can't use the pop-out chat on Twitter. It's such an annoying thing about Twitter's live stream on Twitter. It's such an annoying thing. I have to figure out a fix for it. Because honestly, it makes me not want to stream on Twitter. It's really sad. Diane Joe! Okay. So how was your holiday? It was really good. I didn't really go much of anywhere, but I actually I disconnected from my computer quite a bit. I disconnected from just about everything, and I'm happy to hear it's still on sale. It's still on sale. How long is the sale? How long is the sale? How long is that sale, baby? How long is that sale? Look, I like the social alert. Bro, I just served my water and I already drank all of it. I'm a quick water drinker. Good combo. Good combo. But yeah. Okay, so obviously, let's start with some stuff. Before we do the whole "can we beat up Harambe" thing, I want to just talk about some stuff that's happened throughout the weeks. I think one of the biggest thing that's happened in the past week, and I'm sure no secret to any of the VTuber fans here, is the Cinder stuff. Maith, what's happening? Oh, Maith. Oh, it ends up Maith. Yes. Now, I don't know how many of you guys feel about the Cinder stuff. I imagine maybe a lot of you guys don't care, which I think is probably the right thing to feel. You know, it's like at the end, it's not very important. It's not very like, you know, like, oh, it's fucking happening, you know? Like, you know, okay, there you go. Maybe it's terrible. It is terrible for those. It is terrible. Also, hi, Mary. How you doing? Welcome back. It is terrible for those involved. It really is very terrible for those involved. And I'm gonna make a really, really hot statement, I think, about it. I'm gonna make a really, really hot statement, I think, about this. So be ready. Which, I mean, maybe I shouldn't, because me making a statement inherently contradicts what my statement's going to be about. But I think, you know, I don't know how many of you guys saw about Candle. Who here saw what happened with Candle? Anybody who's involved in the space saw what happened there? I had a gut feeling. Really? A gut feeling about... Damn, that's crazy. Well, an opinion? But yeah, did anybody see what happened with Candle? So Candle is the company that sells VTuber themed candles. And they sold a candle called Burning Betrayal. And like, yeah, maybe too soon. But like, hot take. This is the hot take. I don't think it's that big a deal. Because if that's a big deal, how is it that, like, you know, False ID and all these fucking other, like, you know, news VTuber and everybody making a fucking statement about it, like, everybody, you know, like, I made a comment on Cinder's post, which I think was like the limit of what I was comfortable doing, because I don't think it's like my business to really like make a fucking statement about VTubers being nice to each other. You know, I'm sorry, like this goes into that whole idea that VTubing is like a community. I don't. No. Like, I like VTubers, and I think that we all built a degree of communities, but like it's so fractured that I don't think this is a community.
I'm a warrior.
From that kind of bar, from being, but okay. So to clarify, my issue isn't actually that they did the candle or candle or no candle. It's that like people get mad at the candle, but they don't get mad at other people for doing the same thing. You know, when like, I bet you anything, I can go look at False ID's channel right now, and he's made a video, or go to Rev Says Desus, and he's made a video. You know, I can go to any new, and not to criticize them. I actually really like them. I really do like these people. I love these people, but I think it's really wrong to like let someone profiteer with this and not other people. I don't know. Is that not weird to anybody? I don't. Is that weird? They all did. Diego! Like, they all made a statement. They all made their videos. They're all making money out of it. They're all literally making money out of it. So, like, why is that okay? I don't know. So me as like a person who just kind of like doesn't like, it's not that I don't care. No, I'll be honest with you. I don't care. Like, you know, like I watch Bows sometimes and I watch Shiley sometimes, but like these are like my best friends, and like it is very shitty what Cinder did, but like it's not my business. It's not my business. I'm sure you're always doing. I guess I am making it. I guess that, you know, that's why I was saying it's kind of a contradiction for me to talk about it. But I'm like, I guess I'm making money out of it in a sense. But like, admittedly, like what? Fucking $2 per hour?
30 on 30.
30 on 30. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird to be upset about one thing and not the other. I really don't like that. I don't like double standards. I'm not a fan. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not a fan of double standards. I actually really hate double standards. I think it's a really shitty thing to, you know, hold some people to some standards and other people to the exact same standard. Like if you do not want people to not, you know, take advantage of the situation, you know, then hold everybody to that standard. Right? I guess so. And, you know, that'll always be a thing. You know, just VTuber community doing this. It's own little sort of drama. Let me see if I can make my own. Does this work? Does this work? Hold on. I'm cooking. 1 second. I'm cooking. Oh my god, dude. Oh god, did I just brick my whole stream? I just bricked my whole fucking stream. Oh fuck. Oh shit. I broke everything. Oh my god, you're kidding me. This didn't work. Dude. Being able to see my chat on fucking, on Twitter is like actually the hardest fucking thing in the world. It is the most painful and awful experience to be able to read my own chat on Twitter. It's awful. It's an awful experience. Anyways, back to the news. What else happened? Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, okay. And you know what? Let's just start fucking jumping into what was the news. The news that we actually decided to stream today. Are you reading Twitter? I'm trying to read Twitter chat, Red. I'm trying to read Twitter chat. I'm trying to read it. Oh my god, it's the worst. Okay, I get it. You know, I'm a streamer. I'm supposed to read chat. That's literally my job. That's literally like, streamer, read the chat. But oh my god. Also, Red, I know you're joking. I know you're joking. But like, there are people who are like dead serious, like, streamer's not reading the chat. Blah 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 blah. Look at the bad streamer. How you doing, Sasuke? How you doing? Expecting stuff probably because Amelie's live currently. You know, maybe Amelie's stuff is just like so contagious. It plagues my own stream. Okay, we can read. We can read. We're allowed to read. That's a thing we're allowed. Oh shit! Right? It's not that easy. It's not. You know, especially when the fucking thing is breaking half the fucking time. Oh my goodness, Sassy Bot. That's so mean. Okay. All right. Okay. So, obviously, if any of you were alive to hear the whole, you know, the whole what our not so good but good friend Monsieur Beast was up to. He made this little lovely post. Oh, one second. Let me see if I can find it for you guys real quick. People versus a gorilla. One second, more phones. One second. Dude. I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know how many of you guys saw it. Thank you, Sassy Bar. Nice cow. Okay. So, like, how many of you guys saw, like, this? Hopefully this just works. No, it's just not working. I hate this so much, dude. I'm trying to do my new PC, my second PC, and it's just making my life so fucking difficult. Load? Okay, there we go. So I don't know how many of you guys saw this. One gorilla versus 100 people. Okay, chat. So this is the question I'm here to answer today, and this is the question I'm gonna be spending my whole stream answering. I would welcome anybody who's a VTuber, but y'all probably just gonna start welcoming all the chat because I want to hear all your opinions. I want to hear all your thoughts on this nonsense. Because I have opinions, and my take is that, like, I am not even being facetious about this. I am not joking in, like, the slightest when I say this. I want you to, like, hear me and understand that I am dead serious when I say this. I think, and quote me on this, that Ray Call Sounds, me, the flesh tuber, the person behind, my OC, could take that gorilla 1v1. 100%. Like, no diff. No fucking diff. Like, absolutely.
Counter.
Hi, Luna. How are you doing? And so, like, I think if you seriously think that, like, 100 people are going to lose to one gorilla, you're crazy. The person behind the V12, thank you. Just choke the monkey. Wait, isn't that a euphemism for, like, burning rope? I'm pretty sure choking the monkey is a euphemism for burning rope, right? Wick wick, nudge nudge. Ready to go? Exactly, right? Like I think if I just shout it really loudly, the gorilla would lose all momentum. And I'm sorry, like, the gorilla's not made of steel. A good blow, like a good set of blows, that gorilla's going down. And that gorilla's, I don't know, man. Absolutely, I could take this. Like, come on. You got it. Okay, all right, you are all right. Okay, all right. What was? Oh God, Jesus Christ, no. I think at, like, 2 gorillas, you lose. So I'm gonna set some rules out today. I'm gonna set some rules out for everybody to follow. Please do follow them. It's important. Rules are important. Oh, that's why. So I'm going to be welcoming, yes, Spartan. I'm a dragon, a 9 win. Okay, so just to clarify this, yes, I'm saying VTubers, but I don't actually mean your VTuber. I actually just mean the person behind the VTuber, the human being. Yo, it's YouTube short related. It's amazing. Show me later. Okay. So I'm going to write some rules on the screen. I'm just eating some chicken. Oh, dude, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I wonder if that's a way to add some mods. We'll get it. Because I wanted to just be the VIPs. Okay, hold on. So rules. Text. Anyone is welcome to join VC. Have manners. You have 3 minutes. What else you got? You have 3 minutes. No self promotion. Transform, fit to screen. That looks kind of ugly. Anyone is welcome to join the VC. Let's just make this look a little prettier, I think. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? What's like a nice font? What's a nice font? Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, we're going to give it a border. We're going to give it a border. We're going to give it an outline. We're going to just give it an outline. We're going to make the outline all black. Select the color black. We're going to make that just nice. So it's like nice and pop. So it pops. Okay. Is that easy to read? Yes. Yes. I'm ready to bet, boss. Okay, so I'm gonna so here's the plan. Okay, actually, it's really gonna be really hard to show my fucking screen. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone, my gamers. All right. Center screen. Does this work? No, that did not work. That's unfortunate. Does this work? No, that did not work. That's unfortunate. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix that, but I'll fix that later. Oh shit. Hold the phone. Hold the phone, gamers. No. Hold on. Okay. So. Okay. So the point. I'm gonna be in the auditorium. Okay. Let's say Ken 100 beats. Join. All right. So I'm in my little auditorium. I'm in my little auditorium. I see people filtering in and out. So I tell Goldie, get back in here. Hold on. All right, okay, hold on. Okay, I can't. What do you mean you can't? You're good, homie. First. Okay. I'm trying to tell Goldie. Can beat a gorilla. I'm trying to make sure. Just join the VC, Goldie. Okay, everybody. So. All right. So I have okay. So if you are in the Discord, which you should be, ! Discord, join the Discord. I see there. I'm gonna invite people to ask them the very stupid and silly question of can 100 what's it called? Oh, full screen. Oh, yeah. Can 100 people beat one gorilla. This is kind of too big. How's this? This is pretty good. Okay, this is pretty good, right? I think this is pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna theory craft this. We're gonna have a good time. I'm just gonna start pulling people that I know first. If you're one of my mods, like if you're there, any of my mods, just ask people, just bring people in. I'll just give permission. Goldie, thank you so much for the resub. Hi, Goldie. Can you get a shout for Goldie? Hi. Okay, all right. I'm gonna start with Goldie. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you so much for the biddies. What do you for versus 100 rays? What do you for versus 100? That's a good question. All right. How the fuck do you invite people to speak here? How the fuck do you invite people to speak? Fucking shit, man. How do you make someone a speaker again? I do not remember. It's on the top. Oh, fuck. Thank you. Okay. Goldie, get over here. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Gold Knight Angel, everybody. Hello. Can you speak something to make sure people can hear you? Hello.
What's up?
Can you guys hear? I think you can hear. Okay. All right, Goldie. I'm doing a bit. I'm trying to ask 100 people. Could we beat one gorilla?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. Good start. What are your thoughts?
I think gorillas are pretty overrated in terms of like their ability to fight things. You remember the herbivores, and if you have 100 people, the sheer weight of numbers, you're bound to be able to like clubber it to death eventually. People will be getting hits in the whole time. They can't really kill that many people at once.
Absolutely right. Exactly. Thanks so much for the follow time.
So I think we could definitely kill a gorilla with 100 people.
Okay. Now, more important question: low number. How many people do you think it takes to beat a gorilla?
Like unarmed.
Like no prep time, unarmed. You can like throw poop, I guess. I don't know, or you can like make a battering ram out of other human beings if you wanted to.
See, the problem is like, generally speaking, most people wouldn't want to fight a gorilla, so you just factor in morale. But if we assume everyone is just like set on fighting, probably three. I think three like.
Three people. Like
men.
Okay. Thank you. See. Okay. Good start, Goldie. This is what I wanted to hear. See, this is what I thought. There you want to make sure it's a no hit run, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think one person could beat the gorilla. What are your thoughts?
It really depends on the person. Gorillas are obnoxiously strong, but yeah, they're not very violent creatures by nature. It's like chimpanzees. Like,
yo, fucking chimpanzees are scary.
Monsters.
Those are actually fucking scary. I would not want to fight a chimpanzee. That thing's actually like
strong and agile, and they want to hurt you.
Like gorillas are actually generally pretty docile animals.
Yeah,
I think
when people do those things where it's like you be stuck in a room with one of these animals for an hour, I would always take the gorilla, because if I just like curl up in a corner in the room, the gorilla's just gonna ignore me more than likely.
Right? Exactly. It's just not gonna care about you. It's not gonna bother caring. It's just gonna say like, fucking, what is this thing?
Yeah, if you antagonize it'll probably like snap you in half. But
probably.
Like.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So do you think it has to be like a cheap shot with how the gorilla wins? Or sorry, with the human wins. Is it a cheap shot?
Like in a 1v1, you mean?
Yeah, in a 1v1.
Not necessarily. It really depends on the person. If it's like an average human, then probably it would have to be a cheap shot, because gorillas hit really hard. So just getting like punched once or twice, you'd probably be like out for the count. That's why like several people makes it a lot easier. Also, their teeth are really nasty.
Yeah, dude, those things have tusks. Okay. All right. Thank you, Goldie. Thank you.
Much.
That's all. That's That's all. I like you a lot, so you can self promote. You wanna show?
Oh yeah. Hello. I stream mostly strategy games, sometimes fighting games. and I also like retro platformers like Legacy of Kain and Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. And the other night, I opened a box of Innistrad Remastered because I'm bad with money.
Nice.
And I got destroyed. But I got to show off my pet snake on stream. So
nice. I love the comments. I love the little interaction you have with your husband on your DMs that you posted on Twitter. I showed my hands and he's like, "You whore." Thank you, Goldie. All right.
Have a good night.
Take care. Take it easy. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna go through people who have been waiting here along us. I'm gonna go Shadow Demon. If you're there, you can come to speak. I'm gonna also maybe bring in a couple people who want to stick around, who've got good vibes, who've got good energy. I'll bring them around. Shadow Demon. This is the first time we've been on VC. We've known each other for like 4 years, 3 years. I don't know how long it's been. Hi.
3 years.
3 years. 3 years. 3 years.
Yep. I've been streaming for 3 years, and that's how long I've known you.
Yeah, right? I've been streaming for 3 years.
One of the first people I rated.
Thank you. I've been streaming for 3 years, and I guess that's how long I've known you too. Welcome. Actually, well, no, I think it's been 4 years. Because, yeah, I think I started... I don't know. I don't remember when I started. I think in 2022. I don't know. All right. Okay.
Not important.
Okay. Not important. How? Okay. Where do you sit on the 100 humans versus 1 gorilla?
I'm gonna say 100 people can definitely take down a gorilla.
Okay.
But I definitely think it's gonna be more than 3 people eliminated.
Okay, more than 3 people. How many people do you think it takes?
At least 50 to do it.
At least 50?
50 because you gotta realize, as soon as that gorilla caves one person's face in, 4 people are legging it.
Okay, hot take. Actually, not that hot take. I think a pretty cold take. I don't think a gorilla can cave a person's I don't think a gorilla can like rip a man in shreds. I think definitely punch a concussion into them in one shot for sure. But I don't think it's.
You're talking about a creature that is between 136 to 227 kilos, or 300 to 500 pounds with an 8-foot arm span, swinging at you. It can cave a person's face in.
I don't know, man. The
average human can cave someone's face in if they hit them hard enough. Like,
can we get a fact check on that? Can we get a fact check on that?
People hit hard.
I guess so. I guess that's fair. I guess that is. But I don't know, man. You know what?
Gorillas are much bigger. You're talking about a professional boxer at a bare minimum swinging at you bare-fisted.
I've watched a lot of pro boxing, and I've definitely seen someone break someone's face, but not like boom. It becomes a fucking pumpkin and just pumpkin with fucking 20 gauge through it. The person goes down for sure, but their face is still there.
Yeah, until you piss off them and they're actually fighting life or death, which is different than in the ring.
Okay, fair.
You also have gloves in professional boxing.
True. Fair. You're right.
And
fair.
That gorilla ain't gonna care if you hit it hard enough to piss it off. It's gonna swing back. They may be docile creatures, but you give it no option, it will cave your face in, and that will cause people to run.
Okay. But here's my counter argument. I think 100 people, I think 5 people, just shouting really loudly, the gorilla will be the one who will lose morale, and then everybody could just fucking, I don't know. Okay, so hi Dairy Days, how you doing? So I don't know if you know what it's like to fight a toddler or like a 5-year-old.
I have some nieces and nephews, so yes, I do.
Okay, have they ever just grabbed your legs and you're fucking shit, you can't just kick them off of you? They're kind of there, you could definitely it's pretty rough sometimes. They can bring you down. And I think once the gorilla's running, we could just fucking swarm it. 5 dudes just swarm it, bring it down, and fucking I don't think, you know, if one of us gets that arm behind its back, I don't think that gorilla can get out of the
can hold the gorilla like that.
I think
a human can.
I think a human can. I don't know how much actual, like, you know how crocodiles, you know, if you like pinch your jaw with what's it called, they can't open the jaw. I'm pretty sure that like gorillas don't have that like same flexibility of like getting their arm from behind and out of their back. What do you think?
They have a very similar skeletal structure to humans.
True.
Because we did divert from an evolutionary line from them. Mm-hmm. So they've got plenty of strength like a professional boxer would have. It's hard to hold people who have a lot of strength. You know, raw muscle can get you through a lot, and adrenaline can make you get through a lot more.
That's fair. That's fair.
That gorilla ain't gonna care.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. The gorilla ain't gonna care. Like, your ain't gonna care. But I think the gorilla just will lose too much momentum. I think that gorilla would just lose too much momentum, and then by the time it kind of regains itself, like there's already like five grown men or women. Well, let's say men for now. Let's say men for now. I think 5 grown men just already jumping on it. Like, I think they could do some serious damage before it can even get a chance to like get a good hit in.
I do think they could do some serious damage if they can get the first shot in. Yes, multiple people attacking, but that gorilla is definitely going to get the swing back, and that could turn things quick.
That's true. Okay, so how many humans do you think it takes to beat a gorilla?
Minimum 50, because it will get some people and cause others to run.
Okay, well let's just say locked room. Let's just say like locked room, Hunger Games. If you touch the walls, it electrocutes you, so you can't run. You either you fight the gorilla.
20
between 20 and 20. Okay,
max 10 min.
Okay, I'll take that. Thank you, Shadow. Okay, Shadow, you've also been a long time friend. Is there anything you would like to shill?
Well, if y'all enjoyed my commentary here, I do stream on occasion. I'll be streaming tomorrow at 10 a.m. some BattleTech if y'all would like to come check me out.
Hell yeah.
Y'all are welcome. Ask any questions you want, and I try to do a good overview of what I'm doing.
Thank you kindly.
Otherwise, have a good stream, Ray, and y'all have a good night.
Thank you kindly. Take care, Shadow. Bye. Okay. All right, let's BattleTech. Yo, Shadow. Goldie's asking you what's your favorite mechas. Y'all already know what mine is. It's the Mad Cat 2. It's the best mech. It's the only mech you need. It's the only mech you need, baby. All right, okay. Also, thank you so Kylie's timing and T for the follow. Welcome, Smug. I hope you're having a lovely afternoon. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. No. We need like hold on. We need a fight music mix. All right, we need some like we need some diabolical hits. All right. This is the song that plays. This is the song that plays when number 2 person steps out of the ring and lands a nasty right hook on the gorilla, and the gorilla looks right back at them and fucking grabs their neck. This is the song that plays. I would say play. Ooh. I actually pretty. I'm gonna play Killing Sheets. Amrata is the best. Oh, I don't know about that, Goldie. Love Warcraft. Let's go. All right. Since I know Dragon. All right. Dragon. Hi, Dragon. How are you doing?
I had my mic muted the whole time. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Dragon.
Welcome.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you real quickly. What camp do you stand on? Can a human take out? Can 100 humans take out a gorilla? Yes or no?
Can 100 humans take out a fucking gorilla? Okay, I've seen this everywhere on my fucking social media, especially fucking Instagram, especially. So I'll just say this right now: can 100 humans take down a single fucking gorilla? The answer is no.
What?
I'm gonna be realistic here.
You're crazy,
like,
bro.
You have a fucking gorilla.
What do you think a gorilla's gonna do? What do you seriously sit there and think 100 humans can't take out one gorilla? You're crazy. I can show you. I can someone find that video of 2 goose beating a gorilla. Yo, Shadow Wars, god fucking damn! Holy shit! Thank you for the 50 gifted. God fucking damn!
15. Gosh, nice.
God
work.
damn! Okay, hold on. God, I'll do this. I'll do the fucking stuff in a second. But holy shit, dude! Thank you so very kindly. Sorry. Let's see. What's 96 plus 15? Someone do the math for me. So that's like what?
96 plus what?
It's like that's like 911, I think.
911.
111. Thank you. 111. Thank you, Shadow Wars. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so very kindly. God damn. Damn. All right. Okay. Thanks, guys. We gotta drop it out. We gotta drop that album. Listen, chat. Coming the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna be working out to really do the subathon rewards. I think I've made you guys way too long. This just taking too long. I want you guys all to get your rewards now, and we're gonna start working on that next week. But for now, let me get back to Dragon. Dragon, you're crazy. You're crazy, bro. You're literally insane. Hi, Yatra.
Welcome to the fact that we're both living in a different entire country. You're a Canadian. I'm a fucking U.S. cowboy.
What does that fucking have to do with anything?
I would like to say that having one single gorilla fight 100 people, well, yes, it can somehow be theoretically possible.
Not theoretically, it's 100% possible.
It's 100 humans, yes, but one fucking gorilla, the big muscles, they got more mass than us. What happens with the first person gets grabbed, fucking choke slams onto a fucking concrete or on the floor, whatever the environmental arena is.
How many hours can you run?
How many
Dragon
hours
Power.
can I run?
How many hours can you run like non-stop, full force running?
I mean, if I bet my life on it, like only an hour.
Only an hour? I don't think you can run straight for an hour. I don't think you can do it. Can someone? What is the world? Someone look this up. What is the world record of running? What is the world like full sprint running down the lane?
He's really bringing up the Usain Bolt right now.
Yeah, Ray. Oh, sorry, dude. I'm so sorry, Charles. I'm fucking so dumb. But yeah, like, come on. It's gotta.
I am going on a come on, and I can certainly say that as your friend, as your good old buddy, I'd like to say that if you have just one gorilla fighting against 100 humans, who would the gorilla be exactly? Just a normal ass gorilla, yeah? You piss it off, what happens from the rest of the other people? Gone.
Wait, what do you mean?
Who else would be there, Ray?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Ray, you can't just go out and say, oh, yes, I'm going to fight a single gorilla with an army of 100 men. No weapons on an environment. Like, even then, did anyone even explain what the environment is? Are we at a zoo?
Let's just we're literally in like
forest?
You know that stage in Tekken that's just like in the water, like there's just nothing there.
Infinite Azure.
We're just there. We're Infinite Azure. There's nothing there. Like maybe you can splash some water on each other's faces. It's about that.
Water stand. It's you have pocket water on you, Ray.
Yeah, right. Like, okay, and let's just say, for argument's sake, everybody is naked. Everyone is naked.
Everyone have your little put 4 of your fingers in between your head, close your eyes, and really start thinking. You know, just really put your brain.
No. Think you know what? Okay.
How to fight a single gorilla?
Imagine. Okay, so back to the point I was making. So, if you get tired, supposedly after an hour of running, imagine this gorilla fighting. It's gonna get tired. Yeah. It's gonna get tired. And like 100 people, it is not gonna outlast 100 people. Like gorillas don't have to fight that much in the wild.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Like the gorilla's gonna lose.
You think so?
100%.
I don't really see it that way. I see
All
it in
right.
a different direction. It's a fucking gorilla, Ray.
The gorilla can't, dude. The gorilla's not gonna punch a hole through a human being. It's just a fucking gorilla.
Yes, it fucking will.
No, it fucking will not. The gorilla, I'm trying to tell you, it's not the fucking Hulk. It can literally cannot do that.
It's going to crush the insides with a single hit if it is pissed off. And you know for a fact that gorillas are very aggressive animals.
No, they're not.
Listen, this gorilla specifically.
Bro does not know what he's talking about.
I woke up, Ray.
All right, Dragon. Thank you kindly. Your time is up. I love you.
I
Take
know.
care.
Bye. Love you.
I knew you.
okay,
I
I
knew
didn't
you would
question.
come yourself next. Risu, come here. Come here. Risu, come here. I didn't even hear what you said. Come here. Come back. Come back, Risu.
Oh, damn! I get to say things.
Yes, of course you do. You're a VTuber. I like you.
I was preparing a bit before, so I'm not ready to speak yet.
Oh, okay, fine. Goodbye.
Yeah, but hold on. Before. Okay, we can't play soundboards in here, can we?
I don't know.
Okay.
Can you? Fucking, you're a bod. Fucking figure it out.
I'm fake. Well, I was going to help you, and then like apparently you got this all on your.
Well, so far it's people I know. So my like I know everybody who's coming around. So if it's people I know, you know, I'm not worried about them saying like a fucking slur on stream.
Wait, Mr. Beast is donating $1 million? What the heck?
Wait, what? What the fuck? What? What was it? What? Anyways, all right, okay. So that being said, okay. How's the audio, by the way? Is the music too loud? Is the music too quiet? I'd like to know. Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna ask. Let's see. I'm gonna bring in. Okay, all right. Need for Steve. I'm bringing you in. Sounds good to me. Nice. All right. Get in here. Titty Taskmaster, get in here. You know, I don't know, guys. All right. Hello, Titty Taskmaster. How are you doing?
How are you? I'm good. I'm here to spread my objectively correct opinions on stuff. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's hear them. What are your thoughts?
100 humans versus 1 gorilla. All right, assuming like ground rules. We need context. Just assuming like death battle.
Yep.
Right. You know, everyone. 100% morale. No weapons. Whatever.
No weapons. No clothing even.
Right.
No clothing even.
Humans win.
Yeah.
Every time. 100%
Every time.
efficacy. Not even an argument. 100 humans.
100 humans, no diff. Like that's 100%. Like I don't think you'd even lose like more than 2 people.
Oh, I think you'd lose more than 2 people. I think you would lose somewhere between 5 and 10. 5 and 8.
Let's sorry, real quick. What do we categorize as losing people? I mean death.
Like straight up dead. Like
really?
Okay, straight up. I'd say deaths. At least 2. At least 2 people.
Yeah, like I'd say
would
two
just
people
be got by the gorilla.
Yeah, I think so. I think like the gorilla only got 2 hands. It's gonna grab 2 people.
I wouldn't even need to grab you. Like one swing from a gorilla could down a person in a single hit. They weigh like 400 pounds, and they fight jaguars. Like that's just a thing they do. They fight jaguars.
Like they can fight off a jaguar. Contusion, thank you so much for the raid.
They murder jaguars. They fight them to death.
Oh no, Katusha, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to your 364 Raiders. We're hanging out. We're having a chat. We are asking the question: could 100 people or 100 VTubers, I guess, but really people, fight 1 gorilla and win? I hope you're having a lovely show. Welcome. You are all very welcome to come join the VC and give us your thought. Everybody gets about 3 minutes. There's no self-promotion, and just have some manners. And you're all welcome. I hope you had a lovely stream. Welcome. If anyone wants, give a shout out. Okay, sorry, I cut you off.
That's okay. We're having a big moment.
We're having a big moment. We're having big moments here.
No, but yeah, no, like a gorilla yak that could kill a person in a single hit, but they'd only be able to hit like 2 or 3 people hard enough to kill them before the sheer weight of human bodies would literally trample the gorilla.
Exactly.
You know, like could you fight 100 6-year-olds? No, you take out a couple 6-year-olds.
Yeah,
I take out a good number of 6-year-olds, but really, there's a point at which I'd just be pinned under 100 6-year-olds, and I'd suffocate and die, like bees fighting a wasp.
Exactly. Like really, realistically speaking, well, I am not a believer. I think you could just beat the gorilla through strength. Like the gorilla just cannot keep up in what's it called? In stamina alone. Stamina alone. The gorilla cannot keep up with that.
Yeah, no, like it could probably keep up like peak performance for like maybe like 2-3 minutes of just going all out attacking people, which is about equivalent for like people as well. Like how long does the first couple of rounds of an MMA fight last for before they've lost all their power? Not long.
Yeah,
it would be about the same for a gorilla.
Very true.
But
very
really,
true.
I mean, like, have you ever seen like the freaking American Boxing Day or whatever sales where like the group of like 70 people outside literally tear down the steel fucking grates? That's what's gonna happen to the gorilla.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. No, this gorilla, like the sheer. I think if everybody just did like the huddle pose, did a phalanx and just rushed the fucking thing.
Jeff is surrounded from
not
all
even
directions.
just a spearhead fucking rush.
Just wall of people.
Just a wall of people. That gorilla, there's not even anything for the gorilla to hit efficiently there. It will
honestly, I think more people would die from being trampled by the other people in the fight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's the most dangerous part, actually. Okay, everyone charge! All right.
Exactly. But like minimum number of people required to fight a gorilla, I'd say 12.
12. Okay.
Minimum.
12 minimum.
That's it.
All right. Yeah. Fair enough. 12. Okay. Bless up. Thank you, Teddy Taskmaster. I love you. I'll see you later.
All right.
Bye. All right. Okay. All right. Who? Katusha, if you are wanting to join the VC and give us your opinion, you're very welcome to. If anybody's in the channel, anyone's in the Discord and wants to come in and let us know what they think. Wants to tell the world if they think that they can fight a gorilla. You're very welcome to join the VC. You're welcome to tell everybody. Hi.
This is about if I can fight a gorilla now.
I don't know. 100 people. 100 people. You included. You and the 100 people.
All right. Well, let's just say that if it was me and a gorilla, I think I'd win. Because we're forgetting one thing that the gorilla doesn't have, and that is the latent human spirit.
Ah, yes.
You see?
Should I mute the music, Arisu? Should I mute the music?
Yeah, I gotta play.
Okay. All right.
Redoing big. I gotta start it. Okay. And that is it muted?
Chad, can we get some let's fucking ghosts in chat for Arisu right here. Let's get some let's fucking ghosts for Arisu.
That is the latent human spirit. You see, people have long said that gorillas may, be similar to humans in intelligence, something on a level of intellect that we are. But I think they lack one thing, and that is willpower. And that's why I think that 100 men, not even 100, 100, I think 10 men could beat a gorilla. Because we have hope, we have willpower. All you would need is that gorilla. All you need for that gorilla is your bare hands and the hope in your heart. You see, gorilla takes out one person, but a man will not be deterred. He'll take that as a moment to be motivated.
Yeah!
He'll get stronger and because we are the human race.
Yeah!
The best, and the stupid little gorilla, what is he gonna do about it?
Yeah!
in this situation in my head right now. Think about it. The fight starts. The gorilla and the humans rush towards each other, and punches are thrown. A man is ripped in half, but the people keep piling on and piling on. They then realize one thing. They have the numbers advantage, strength, and they remember something really important. Remember that one Squid Games game of tug of war? Even though they had some of the weakest people on the team, they were still able to pull together with strategies that only a human could come up with. One gorilla, what is he gonna do about 10 other people, about 50 other people grabbing his arm and pulling it off? And let's not forget a couple other things. The environment, dirt, grass, trees, any sort of thing they could use to fashion a weapon or anything, that would be easy peasy for the human. But what is the gorilla gonna do? Just cry about not having their bananas? But I think at the end of the day, the most important thing to remember in a fight between 100 men versus a gorilla would be that even in the end, everything kind of revolves back around the anime, you know? Like, it's good. They gotta have their awesome anime moments. And as the song starts to drop, here it is. The gorilla stands atop a pile of bodies. Around 20 people are already dead. But everybody knows that that they have to close this out. They have to win. So they all lend their power to the one person who can do it, giving them the opportunity for that final blow, that final punch. Instantly ending the fight.
Amazing.
Inserting reference, so true, Chad. So true.
So true. All right. Thank you.
And then
Reese.
immediately afterwards, it's like this. Oh man, that was fun. Hey, you guys want to go grab some food?
Amazing. Arisu, I love you. Is there anything you want to show?
Oh, I can show.
Oh, yeah. I like you.
Oh, me.
Were you about to put a fucking Naruto Jobless soundtrack?
Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, I do love that song. Okay. So I'm gonna show a couple things. I'm gonna show like
one thing.
One thing. Okay, guys, I released a new song, and I'm releasing semi-frequent songs on YouTube. Go follow me and subscribe on there. And also, I'm a VTuber, Arisu_VT, ARISU_VT. Thank you. I'm gonna post it. Wait, don't snipe in the box.
There you go.
Privilege. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye. Remember, human spirit beats all. We will triumph. Row, row, fight the power.
Thank you, Arisu. All right. Okay. All right. That's pretty good. I'm gonna open it up to, I guess, Shadowverse. If you want to come around, if you're very welcome. You're very welcome to. If you want to give your opinion about whether we can beat a gorilla. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Doing good.
So,
Nice.
I believe that we can
Taka, thank you
beat
for the
the
follow.
gorilla.
Okay.
We just need one person.
Just one person. Okay.
Yujiro Hanma. The man can stop an earthquake with his fist. A gorilla ain't gonna do shit.
Okay. But let's just scale it back a little bit. Let's scale it back. Let's say it's like
But in all
just
actuality,
regular
I do
people.
believe I do believe 100 people are gonna beat the gorilla. We don't even need 100. It's gonna be more like maybe 10.
Thank you. Yeah, like 10 is like
Because gorillas do actually get frightened by sound. Because if you actually look it up, gorilla, like one of the most recommended things for if a gorilla is charging at you, if it feels threatened or anything, is to scream at it.
Yeah, just be louder. Just be louder than it, and it will back off. It will back off. And just imagine just imagine 10 people shouting. You know? Like,
yeah, I'm sorry. That's gonna. If you're a gorilla and you hear 10 people shouting, you're just gonna be like, nope.
yeah, no, you're done. It's over. Like, the fight is over. Like, this gorilla is so demoralized that you could just back it into a corner and do whatever the fuck you want with it. I don't think the gorilla's got like these lightning fast reflexes that, like, there's no way a human can dodge it. Like, no, man, a human can dodge that.
Don't get me wrong. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, yes, while the gorilla doesn't have reflexes, it can sure as hell tank a hit. But we're not talking about Winston from Overwatch.
Exactly. Like it's just a gorilla. It's just a fucking monkey.
People are expecting the fucking gorilla to be like Monkey from Kung Fu Panda.
Right? Exactly. Nah, man. Oh, those fucking
Or Armored Gorilla from One Punch Man.
like they're pretty docile creatures, actually. Ray, it's me, Winston. I need
Just
your ankles
don't
for
piss them
science.
off.
Exactly, just don't piss them off. I mean, like, even if you have you ever seen that video of like this dude in the Congo who's just standing there and the gorilla's charging at him and he just doesn't flinch. He just doesn't move. And as the gorilla's charging at him, it just like his just completely not moving, just like yeah, exactly. It's scared by his aura. Fucking
He was aura maxing.
the guy's literally aura maxing. Exactly. Thank you, Shadow Wars. Dude, death battle rules.
Yes.
Okay, what are death battle rules though? What is that?
Oh, fight to the death.
Fight to the death. Okay, well that's what I mean. Like, it's just gonna lose its steam, and then like 2 people will just fucking sucker punch the damn thing, and like. That thing's not made out of fucking steel. Like, a good punch will hurt it.
And could you imagine if Mike Tyson was within those 100 people?
Dude.
He'd be sitting there crying, thinking about the things he's gonna do to that gorilla.
Not even Mike Tyson. Actually, Mike Tyson's a little bit of an old guy now. But like, did you know the story about that he wanted to let a zoo employee? He wanted to get into a gorilla's like cage to fight it, and then he was trying to pay a zoo employee to let him in.
I never even heard about that.
Yeah, no, he tried. He really tried to let get a fight with a fucking gorilla.
And plus, everybody's assuming, and for those thinking, the gorilla's gonna easily beat 100 men. It's gonna win if they all jump it.
Right? Exactly, dude. Impossible.
That's cool.
Like, y'all expecting a single file line trying to take the fucking gorilla on.
Okay. Question for you. Okay, let's just say, to make things more spicy, what if it was that? What if it's just like one-on-one at a time?
One-on-one at a time.
Mm-hmm. Still 100 people.
That would go from about 10 people to like, I want to say 30, 35. Because yes, while the gorilla is going to have a lot of energy, it is going to eventually get tired.
I don't even think it would get tired. I still think it would be like 10 people. I think that those things are not like built for like stamina, you know? And like
they are not.
Humans are built for stamina, but even then, if it's just one-on-ones, you know, everybody's just chilling. Everybody's just chilling as we get closer to the gorilla moment.
Actually, yeah, no, it would probably take about 20 because a human's mind is far more strategic than a gorilla is going to be.
Like, imagine if, like, the first 5 people, all they did was just make the gorilla chase them. That gorilla's going to get real fucking tired by the third person.
Yeah.
All right. Showers, thank you kindly for coming through. All right, homie. I'll catch you around. Peace out. I appreciate it. Peace.
Also, you're welcome for the 15 gifted.
Thank you kindly again. Thank you so much.
Also, I renewed my tier 3.
Shit, did you? I didn't even see that. I didn't. What the fuck? My stream house didn't even fuck. Dude, my fucking what's it called? How's he even telling you these things? Thank you kindly. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. Even if the folks have a job, I've been discussing this picture. Dude, good. All right. Okay. All right. I see you there, ordinary days. Let's see what you got, ordinary days. All right, ordinary. Hi, how you doing, homie?
I'm just balling in Doom 2016. I finally got back into playing the game. First game out of retirement, top fragged. 0
All
deaths.
right, nice. That's great. Could 100 people beat one gorilla? What is your opinions on that?
Okay, my opinion is if it's 100 people, big area, big open area against a gorilla, yeah. 100%. I mean, we're humans.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that if we get 3 people jumping on the back of that gorilla trying to choke it out, we'd probably get.
Right? Exactly. Dude, like that gorilla still has a windpipe. Just 3 motherfuckers trying to choke that thing out.
Yeah.
It's done. It's done.
And
I'm really
here's
glad most of you guys agree with this.
Yeah, but then things seem a bit complicated if that gorilla somehow magically knows how to screw pile driver. Then we're cooked. Dawson gorilla, we're cooked. If it knows how to electric, we're cooked.
That's the correct. It's not gonna be doing electrics on us. Hi, JK.
That gorilla Mishima, that'd be fucking terrifying.
But no. On all seriously, okay, how many people do you think it takes to beat one gorilla?
Yeah, I'd say we'd get at least 3 people dead.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
At least 2 or 3 people.
2 or 3 people. Okay.
Range anywhere from 10 people if we're all talking, if we're talking about people who actually know how to fight, like all people who know how to fight. I'd say maybe about 10 to 11.
Let's just say it's like an average mix of people. Like some know how to fight, some like don't know how to fight.
In that case, I'd say we'd get about 5 deaths actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say we get about 5 dead, and it would take maybe 23, 24.
Oh yeah, okay. So real quick, Roy, thank you so kindly for the raid. Welcome to 364. We're asking the very cool question: could 100 people beat one gorilla? Thank you for the raid, Roy. Can anyone give Roy a shout out for anything else? Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you so very kindly. Oh yeah, anyway, sorry I cut you up there.
Anyway, just wanted to say that because why not? Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, honestly, all I gotta say is we just gotta be happy that there's no such thing as like in Mishima style karate or like actual command grabs IRL, because that would be a horrible mistake.
That's fair. Yeah. No, like I'm glad you agree. Like this gorilla just couldn't do it. It could never do it. There's no reality in which a gorilla. I don't think a gorilla could really effectively kill more than like 2 people.
Okay,
more
there's
than
one reality, but that's if we pump the gorilla full of roids. But that's probably not going to happen because it's animal cruelty.
That's pretty animal. I mean, admittedly, the fight in of itself is kind of animal cruelty, but we're gonna ignore that fact for a little bit.
Yeah, but still,
cocaine gorilla.
The humans can win this. I mean, roid gorilla would be terrifying. I would admit that. Cocaine gorilla would be scary. But still.
Right?
There's a lot of different possibilities you got to be thinking of when we're talking about this.
Okay.
If you want to think about all the possibilities that could have ever existed, that would be a very long talk.
Well, thank you, Days. I appreciate it. Thank you so very kindly. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. All right. Okay. I'm going to bring in to the next person. What's that? Take care, Days. Bye. All right. Okay. Also, Roy, thank you so much for the raid. Roy, we're asking, Roy and Raiders, hi, Big. How you doing? We're asking the very, very cool shows. Imagine Jotaro Kujo with Star Player fought the gorilla. Wasn't that a thing from the actual show? I didn't watch part 3 because I thought part 3 was kind of like, it's not my favorite part. But they fought like a monkey. No, they fought an orangutan. Those things are kind of scary. Ryan and Raiders, we're asking the very interesting question: could 100 people beat one gorilla? Ryan, if you or anybody in chat wants to join the VC and figure out if we could beat the gorilla, well, I'd love to have you here. Everybody's gonna get a turn. And what if we replace the gorilla with a bear? Ooh, I think that's a much more interesting question. Actually, I do think that's a much more interesting question. He didn't just fight her. He fought one that had a stand, right? Was the stand like the boat? Was that orangutan trying to get freaky with a girl? But yes, if you are one, hey, how you doing? Welcome back. Dude, okay, I think so far most people have been in agreement. That we could beat the gorilla. Dude, is the combo thing working, by the way? I don't see when people first time chat. I don't see it fucking doing the thing. Look who, why we're, we're not you know what, we're actually doing it for like save the gorilla fun. The gorilla agreed to it. The gorilla had conscience and agreed to have this fight, because it would mean that like, it would get like, all gorillas around the world would get like a fucking fund or something. So, whatever, we're just gonna pretend this shit's fucking ethical, okay? I'm gonna bring in our good friend, K-Spirit. K-Spirit. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, you hear me all right?
What's going on? What's up? Okay, Spirit. All right. Are you gonna come have a different take? I'm curious.
Nah, humans are gonna kill that monkey. It's just dead.
It's just fucking dead, right? Okay, thank you. Okay, now, okay, now question is how many humans do you think it takes?
I'm thinking like 11. Take 5 people, grab the gorilla's arms each, and then have another guy just choke him out. Perfect strategy.
Perfect strategy. Exactly. See, that's all you need. Like, you really don't need a lot.
Here's another thing I want to do.
Okay.
I want to show the monkey no mercy. We're going to bring the strongest humans.
Okay.
Mothers with their children in danger. They will kill anything that stands in their way. They're going to go after that monkey, split them in multiple, then go after that monkey's children, their parents, their grandparents, and so on.
Damn, okay. This got vicious. Damn, this went beyond the ring. This is a WWE match now.
Yeah. Went from regular combat to mortal combat.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Now. I want to ask you. So you said 11 people. Now let's just say those 11 people are like not particularly adept fighters. Do you think they could do it?
Okay. And probably again, like the strategy is solid. It's probably more because like I'm just going with the assumption that this is a silverback gorilla.
Yeah, it's a silverback gorilla, like the strongest gorilla you can find.
They have a lifting force of 800 kilograms or 1,700 pounds. So I figured, you're gonna need a lot of people to hold them down. Yeah. So the idea, also, again, if it's like 100, here's what's gonna happen. Picture a big scenario. You see the monkey, and they're chill. They're just chilling, sitting there, no fear. Then 100 adrenaline-filled men see the monkey and just want to murder. They start charging. Then you start, before the clash happens, you hear, "Let's rock," and then
like the Maximilian dude. Did you watch Maximilian Dude at all?
No.
Oh damn! Because like if you're like big into see like if you ever heard the "Let's go," like that's I just whenever I hear that, that's a big fucking thing. Heaven or hell, let's rock. Okay, that was pretty good too. I was right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Crow. Crow got it. All right. Okay. All right. Now, as you think there's any scenario in which the gorilla wins?
Well, I think one, if the gorilla picks up people and starts throwing the others like bowling balls, and then starts like crushing their heads while they're on the ground, that's probably the only way. But again, probably people just get up and just battering ram, body slam, fucking break the monkey's fingers. It's useless.
Yeah.
Even the feet fingers.
Exactly.
We are vicious creatures. Well, so
thank you,
thank you for having me.
I don't know.
It's a lovely time having being here.
Is there anything you would like to show?
I guess my Twitch. Please go there. I'm trying to get affiliate so I do
Hell
crazy
yeah.
shit like
Hell
you do.
Absolutely, dude. Get that affiliate. It's, just stay consistent. Make sure you're posting on your socials. Get out there. Get engaged. Get involved.
Yeah,
Have fun.
I gotta learn how to do that stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
All right, dude. Take it easy. Thank you so kindly. All right. We'll see you later. Okay, so it seems like you guys are mostly agreement that we would beat the gorilla. All right. Okay, how can we up the stakes? How can we make this harder for us? Like, what do you guys think we should do to make this harder for us? A bear. Okay, a bear. Also, I need more water, man. I'm out of water. Yeah, what if we give the gorilla like brass knuckles? Hi, doctor. How you doing? He's gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. This is what plays when 88 finally has the gorilla down on the floor. Just gonna give it to you. He's gonna give it to you. This question news, dude. It's all because of fucking Mr. Beast. 3 on 10 girls get. Oh, that's a good one. I like that, Hells. Okay. All right. What if 100 chat? What if 100 humans versus a gorilla, a bear, and a tiger? That's a good one. I like that. What do we think? Do we think we could do it? Oh, that's a whole different argument. All right, I'm gonna bring in average person. Hi, average, hop on through. Come on through. Hi, average.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, but
all right, I want to hear your thoughts. 100 people versus a tiger, a gorilla, and a bear.
full honesty, I believe we stop at the bear. Like the bear is gonna cook all of us.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay. So let's just ask a real quick question. What about the gorilla?
Oh, the gorilla, we got that easy because I just immediately think of that scene of like Avengers Endgame, I think it was, where they all just had Thanos down. We just do that, easy win.
Easy win, exactly. No, absolutely. It's an easy win. It's so simple. It's just like that. Okay. So we can beat. Okay. We can beat the gorilla. Just 1-on-1, 100 versus 1. We can beat the gorilla. What about like the tiger? 100 versus 1 tiger.
The tiger, that's gonna be a bit more difficult because, like, the tiger, of course, are mostly faster than humans. Is actually a natural predator. Mm-hmm. Humans are still a bit more crafty. So I think it would be like we would still win, but like by the skin of our teeth.
Really? How many people do you think one tiger's gonna take out?
I would say like at least a solid like 57, 58.
What the fuck, dude? How? Okay. I'll be fair to the tiger. I was saying I could beat a gorilla 1v1. I don't think I could beat a tiger 1v1. I think the tiger has just it's just a lot faster than the gorilla, and it's got because it's lower, it could just kind of like pounce me harder than I think the gorilla could. But that being said, imagine just like 5 people shouting really loud at the tiger as it's trying to close in, and then you just all rush it and like flip it on its side and grab its legs. Like, especially how like the gorilla could maybe take you off of it. The tiger, once you've got its legs and like have its throat, like you might not be able to choke it out, but you could just hold it down, and then one person could just like fucking like like fucking star platinum on its fucking like head until it's like fucking blacked out. We're gonna say this is a chat. We're gonna say the animals just black out.
Yeah, totally ethical by the way. But yeah, like cats, like a jaguar is basically a cat, and cats usually just like quick reflexes to get them off. So I feel like that's what's mainly gonna do.
That's true.
It gets tired enough to just take us down one by one. But then of course it's gonna get tired eventually, and then we take it out like that.
Okay. So how many people do you think it'll take? You think 50 people it will take out before it gets tired?
I think it was like. It's gonna take out like about like 20-ish before it gets tired, but then like more like 40 to 50 once it's like actually like tapped out and like done for, and we win.
Cause like this is my thought. The thing about the tigers is the claws, while scary and will kill and hurt you, they will not kill you instantly. What will kill you instantly about the tiger is its jaws. And it's only got one set of jaws. And as soon as, I think as soon as one person just fucking takes the L and grabs down the tiger and lets it just fucking chew it and just locks it down, like the tiger can't it's not going to be able to push him off. It's locked into its jaws. And then I think, that's it. what after a tiger makes his first and only kill, it's done.
I mean, yeah, but also all it takes is one swipe to our neck and we're done.
I don't think so. I don't think those claws are like, they're not like swords. It's not gonna like swipe you and like cut your arm off. It'll definitely rip into your arm, but like it's not gonna cut it off.
No, but it could hit like a major artery. Like we can still fight, but then we go out.
But you're not
eventually.
you're not dead instantly as a problem.
Yeah.
I think it'll snap your spine with a single swipe. I don't think so. I don't think a tiger can snap your spine with a single swipe. Like, what do you mean? Like it'll just hit you on the side and it'll snap your spine? No way, man. And that's all you need. You just need 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And then for the bears, like we stand no contest. That thing is like
that thing's kind of a tank.
Yeah,
that thing's kind of a tank. Yeah,
it might be easier to scare, but like it's also the hardest one to actually fight. Like even as a group.
I think even as a group, that thing it does have a lot more muscle mass. Why I can beat all three. All right. Well, thank you, Average. I really appreciate it. Thank you so very kindly. We're gonna bring in the next person. Thank you so very much. All right. Bye.
Yeah. See ya.
All right, Minotaur! 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 Damn. Well, I'm gonna let him come. I'm gonna bring in Joe while we wait for Minotaur. Joe.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, this is our first. I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to do it more than one person at a time.
I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start like cycling people through in like groups. Okay. What are our thoughts? What are our thoughts?
We clear.
We clear.
Let me be clear on something.
Okay.
These gorillas and these tigers, right? Mm-hmm. Humans have hunted these things for, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of years in groups of people. Mm-hmm. We have proven that we are superior in hunting them. You know what we haven't proven?
What?
Spiders. Bring spiders to the size of humans, we are fucked.
No, you want to make it even scarier? I consider this whole bear, tiger, and gorilla, that's just weak shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a sorcerer. I got a spell even normal humans can use.
No. We're doing only hands. We're only throwing hands today.
We're only throwing hands. Okay.
Yeah, okay, because I had a funny idea for we could use.
I'm going to give it the worst case scenario. Humans would win. Worst case scenario, humans are going to win against the gorilla. Humans are going to win against the tiger. Let's say the gorilla beats about 50 people to death and like rips their limbs off and like throws them around, beats them to death. The humans are just going to use their bodies as weapons. They're going to like find like a ripped off leg or an arm, and then they're going to start beating the gorilla to death with it. That's just
yeah.
The blood spillage alone is going to cause havoc. The gorilla's not going to have even footing, and eventually it's going to slip from all the human blood, and then that's when we strike. Ray. And we just beat we just beat them. We don't give up. We don't give them a chance to get up.
Number one thing is like, if we all jump them, they don't have a chance. Like, first off, a tiger is an ambush predator, so if it's out in the open and it's compared to like 100 humans, it's screwed. A gorilla can only take like so much before we all jump them, and a bear is going to be the same. But you want to actually make it hard for everybody, and I'm surprised nobody has been bringing it up for now. Let's just add one more animal, and anybody who knows that it's screwed now.
Which animal?
Let's add in a freaking hippo.
A hippo. Okay, fuck. Hippos are fucked. No, God, we're fucked. I can tell you hippos. I've seen videos of where hippos just run up to people, grab them by the mouth, and then sling them and just kill them one shot. It's completely fucked. Hippos hate human beings, by the way. They legitimately do not like humans. Like a gorilla can be docile. Hippos immediately see human and it's like, fuck that thing.
I wonder why. You know, it's like
it's an evolutionary trait they have. Like some prey and predators learned to avoid humans as they were evolving. Hippos did the exact opposite. They see humans and they're like, "Oh yeah, that thing needs to die."
I respect that. I respect that it knows the food chain. It knows and wants to fight against the system.
But I mean, 100 humans versus a hippo still gonna win though. I gotta say, 100 humans versus basically anything is still gonna win. But like, just how many humans are gonna die? How many are we willing to sacrifice to kill this one individual animal?
It's awful.
Just, you know, it's mass slaughtering. You know, some people just aren't going to make it. Another thing I had, Ray, about this whole thing was, like, we're talking about VTubers, right? Like, VTubers are supposed to be fighting this gorilla and these people. Most of these VTubers that I've known, 70% of their time is sitting on their ass VTubing.
That's true.
They're healthy, Ray.
That's true. That's true.
I guess I got a better chance because
the human factor.
The human factor is that like most of these VTubers are fat as fuck. I'm just gonna be straight.
Hey, wait, that's Pete. Hold on. Wait, hold on. This is fat.
We are not in shape. We are not in shape. Maybe Ray is in shape.
I'm in shape. I'm in shape. I've been betting like crazy.
Chance here. Give it a real thought about it. Most VTubers are not in shape. Most VTubers barely know how to go outside. Do you think they're going to go and face off against a gorilla?
Okay, but like, you gotta think about it. Even if people are like a bit out of shape, 100 people is still like a lot of people. Even if they're all VTubers, I think.
But how many are we willing to sacrifice to get to our goal of killing this thing?
I mean, it's like that one scientist in like Beijing said or whatever. Like that one scientist dude who said ethics are the reason we're not able to make any scientific advancements. So what if we gotta kill a couple VTubers to kill this gorilla?
Oh my god!
It's the greater good.
It's a necessary sacrifice.
We're so off.
There's one thing you gotta remember though. You gotta make sure these VTubers don't run away like a pussy.
No, it's a locked room. They can't run.
90% of them are going to run away. I'd say maybe 10 people are going to stay. 90% of them are going to be trying to run away.
You're in a cage. No running.
At the gate, please let me out. Please let.
Okay, but like, hey, if you're locked in like a giant dome with a gorilla and the only option is to kill the gorilla, adrenaline is VTuber or not, adrenaline is definitely a bit of a bitch, and that's your friend in that situation.
I'm gonna be the guy. I'm gonna sit back and let the bodies pile up. And I'm gonna find it just like ripped off arm or a leg, and I'm gonna use that to my advantage because he said only hand to hand, and I'm technically using hands here. Just saying.
Just like that. Passion melee weaponry, I think it'd be allowed. Like break off a part of the cage, and it's like a metal chunk.
I'm using a hand. I'm gonna beat the gorilla with the hand. Okay, I've got reach advantage now.
Amazing. All right. Okay. With that being said, I'm gonna bring in another person. So I'll see you all later. I'll see y'all a little later.
All right.
Ray lovers, thank you.
Bye. Love you.
I still say we should use domain expansion 12 gauge.
Understandable.
What about domain expansion?
Bye, Arizo. I love you. I love you, Risu. All right, let's bring in good homie, good friend, invite to speak, Emerald. Hi, Emerald. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Emmy. How are you?
All right, so I have to destroy all of their arguments because all of this planning is really cute, but when the gorilla punches through the first VTuber's ribcage, everybody's gonna panic.
Okay.
Everybody's going to freak out, and they're all going to start running. But this is really important because by the gorilla doing this, it just got all 3 of the animals that we're fighting destroyed. And here's why. If you have me in the fight, I'm going to get me and 8 other ample fighters while the gorilla's busy mauling the poor victim. We're going to then sacrifice a second victim. We need 2 victims for this to work because we need to be able to get to the first one. Now, we're going to take the destroyed rib cage, break it down, give everybody shivs. Then what we do is, using the rib shivs, we jump each of the creatures one time. Dead creature. Next. Move on. Now, for every person that goes down, we have more shivs. You just got to break a couple of ribs, but they're dead. What do we care?
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Now,
okay.
Here's
now,
the problem.
Okay.
When the gorilla charges its 7th ult and 86 of the humans are dead, and we're down to the last 14 to go after the bear, we're pretty fucked.
Okay. So real quick. Let's just start with the gorilla. Do you think we could, like, 100 people? So do you think individually we could beat any one of the animals?
Individually, 100 on 1? Definitely, because the animal's only going to be able to focus on so much. Let's keep it a buck here. Now, if there's 3 animals, you know what? We'll make it even easier. We'll get all 4. We'll get the tiger, the bear, the hippo, and what was the 4th one? Tiger, bear, hippo, gorilla.
The gorilla. Tiger, bear.
So
That's 4. That's 4. Tiger, bear, hippo, gorilla. That's 4.
I can't count.
Yeah.
Okay, so. And we split this on 25 people each. Look, I'm going to be real with you. One person can keep the hippo busy. And the reason why is a hippo works the same way as a crocodile on land. It's very dangerous in a straight line, but it can't turn for shit. All you need to do is have one guy with some decent stamina run in a circle, and the hippo's taken care of for about 30 minutes, and it'll tire out.
Okay.
And we are... I'm trying to think of the word. We are stalker predators, so we have the endurance to do this. So now that the hippo's tired out, we can save Tubby Boy for, blubber on the side. What we can then do is the easiest one to take out, oddly enough, and this is the part that was kind of surprising me, is going to be the tiger, and here's why.
The easiest or hardest?
The easiest.
Okay.
And the reason being is a tiger has no way to cover its back or its spine.
Yes.
So if 3 humans get on top of it and just start shiving, that tiger's going down.
That tiger's dead.
I'm going to be real with you. The bear is going to be the hardest thing to kill, not because it's that much tougher than the gorilla, but because of the fact that it is so much larger. We're not going to be able to get to the vital spots as easily.
Yeah.
You could definitely shiv a hippo, Need. You just got to go for the eyes, and then once you get the eyes, you got to go for the nose.
Oh my god, that's so fun. Okay. So how many people do you think would die in fighting these 4 animals?
So if we were to fight all 4 of them evenly, if we have one smart person fighting the hippo, 0.
Okay.
We have a stupid person fighting the hippo. Every stupid person that doesn't understand running a circle is going to die. Just going to be real.
Now,
okay. The tiger, probably 5 or 6 people before we get enough of us on it to be able to stab the poor thing down. Gorilla's probably going to take out about 25 to 30. And the reason being is once you shiv it once, doesn't matter if you get eyes, nose, mouth, ears, that thing is going to rog and roid rage out. And it has the ability to cover 360 degrees unlike the other creatures. It's taken out at least 20.
Wait, who, the gorilla?
Get the idea. The gorilla.
20 people?
Yes.
No, it's not that strong.
So here's the thing. You're right. It's force per blow is not that strong. But if you hit a human in any vital area with 1,800 pounds of force, they're dead. They are instantly dead. It only takes about 150 pounds of force to knock a human out, and then about 200 to kill them.
Jamie, fact check that.
9 humans at once.
I don't know, man. I think I think if one person just fucking goes for its fucking leg and just bites it, just fucking starts gnawing at it, just fucking and rips the chunk out, that thing will fall.
If one person grabs a gorilla anywhere, that person is turning into a nice pile of red paste.
No, bro. Yeah. Gorillas are not that strong.
It's not even a matter of the gorillas being that strong. They have no unreachable areas for their body. No matter where you grab a gorilla on its own, it's going to catch you. That's why you need more than one.
I don't know, man. I think if 2 people jump that gorilla, it just, and not to mention, it'll just get fucking what's it called? When you have 2 decisions to make and because it's right in the you can't make the decision fast enough. What's that called? There's a thing for that.
The flight response?
Yeah, order of operations. It just won't know in which order of operations to deal with the people that by the time it's made its decision, the people have already landed a fatal blow.
Yeah, if there's 100 of them, if there's
just
2
2
of them, I'm going to be honest. No, here's the problem with 2 of them. The gorilla's got 2 arms. Ook, ook, smash. 1 dead person.
No.
Then it goes, oh, that's easy. Listen, I get where you're coming from, and it makes sense. The problem is if gorilla lands 1 hit, human is incapacitated, and now it's a 1v1 again. That's why we need like 100 of them, because you have to either do 1 or 2 things: tire the poor bastard out, or just completely overwhelm it, because it can only lift about 11 or 12 people's worth of, bodies before you will just hold it down. And then again, just ship the shit out of it. But we still need at least 1 person with a broken rib cage for this to work, or the completely mutilated.
I'm gonna invite
body
1 more person to see to come in. He is the Rev. Well, see, I want to hear your thoughts so we can have 3 people discussing it. Okay. But listen. The thing is also hi Revenant. The thing is that a gorilla, it's not a bloodthirsty creature. It won't make these instant fucking kill it.
Yes, it is. Are you kidding me?
No, they are herbivores. They are herbivores.
It doesn't matter if they're herbivores. Every species of monkeys has been known to rog the fuck out if it is angered. Like, if you touch a gorilla's child, that thing will beat anything in a fucking 2-mile radius until it knows that baby is safe.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I think the gorilla will try. It will swing, and I don't think it's impossible for a human to dodge. I think a human can dodge a gorilla swing.
If I may, you're right. They can.
Hey, go.
In your instance, you said if I grab onto the gorilla and bite it, I'm not going anywhere if I've grabbed the gorilla.
But you know who is going somewhere? The gorilla's going down to the ground. If you bite its fucking calf, it's gonna go down to the fucking ground. Absolutely.
You mean to tell me? All right, so let me get this straight. If I grab a gorilla, the only way it's gonna go down if I bite it is if I somehow Thanos this poor bastard and bite one of its testicles.
No, just bite its fucking calf.
If you bite a gorilla's calf, all it's going to do is turn you into a jam for its toes.
It will scream and it will feel pain. It feels pain. What do you think?
You're right. And then once it feels pain, it's gonna punch your fucking lights out. Literally.
There's another person also attacking. Tell me. What do you think?
So let me ask you something.
Wait, hold on. Let Rev cook.
Yeah, sorry, Rev. Go ahead, man.
Okay, man. Sorry, I was gonna let you finish, but what I wanted to say was, when it comes to the gorilla, even if we actually plan this out, even if it's all hands, and we don't get the benefit of the doubt that we can get someone's exposed rib cage after they become paste, we're losing at the very least about 12 people.
I agree with that.
They have very similar weaknesses to humans because we're all apes. So, and let's just assume that many of the VTubers actually do work out and they can actually hold their own for a little bit. If we can just get those nuts and get those eyes, we'll have enough of an advantage where we might lose some people because it's going to be flailing blindly, but it's going to be gasping for breath because we got the nuts, and someone can get that throat.
Appreciate the nuts are coming back into play.
No, but that is true. Fucking 1 person just kicks that fucking gorilla in the nuts, it's going down. Hi, Val. Also, real quick, for anyone who's in chat who hasn't heard, we're welcome anyone to come into the VC. Just join the Discord, join the auditorium, and we'll pull you in bits so you can come in and share your opinions. Okay, no. Listen to me. If someone bites your calf as hard as fucking possible, like full fucking bites your calf, you are going to go down to your knee. Yes or no?
No. And here's why.
What? That's insane!
No, it isn't. Here's the thing. And I'm really glad you brought me in because I used to fight professionally.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but no. Hold on. I fought professionally. No one's biting. No one's biting in any professional martial art.
Mike Tyson would like to know your
location. Okay, listen. That was very illegal what Mike Tyson did, and that ended the fight instantly.
But the reason why I say that, though, is as somebody who has been struck in the calf with force a lot harder than a bite, yes, it hurts, and it will stagger you if you're not expecting it. But your first instinct is also, motherfucker, attacker, and then you swing on the thing that's biting your calf. If a gorilla does that, keep in mind a gorilla's swing force is 3,000 pounds. If
Can
that
someone
gorilla
fact
starts
check
flailing-
that? What is this swing
Yes,
force?
it is. I swear
I need some facts on this.
Conversations like this. I researched this. Jamie, pull it up.
Jamie, pull it up. Someone pull it up. Someone chat, pull that up.
All I'm gonna say is if you get a gorilla and you're gonna bite its calf, yeah, it's gonna feel pain, but what is exactly stopping it from looking down to find out what's biting it and grabbing it by the back of the neck? And saying,
Great
"Get the
question.
fuck off
I'll
me."
tell you. The person that is
the
now
other
going
problem.
for its arm and grabbing that and biting that, and the other person who's
say that
going to
earlier.
its face and slamming its face with its
That's a very
fist.
good point here. You've got 2 out of the 4 limbs covered. Now, what about the other 2?
It can't. It's not. It can't just magically form all
It's a
this.
gorilla. Do you think that if you grab one of its arms, its other arm is just magically gonna fucking stop working? Or, its face? What if it bites you back? You want to get bit by a gorilla? I fucking don't.
Giant Tabby, welcome, Giant Tabby. Welcome back to your things for hope you have a love engine. Welcome, my name is Circle Sounds. I'm your local music wizard Vtuber from the far future of 3064. We are answering the question: could 100 people fight one gorilla? Giant Tabby is one of my lovely, lovely best of friends. They are a combo artiste. Make sure you go follow them. They are gonna show us how to do combos on fucking gorillas. Right, Tabby? How many people could fight one gorilla? If anybody wants to join the VC and share their opinions on if 100 people could beat one gorilla, please let me know. Okay. Also, how you doing? How you doing, Tabby? Hi, Nebula. Welcome. Sorry. Just really quickly say hi to the Ravers. I hope you had a lovely stream. Let me just really quickly see who came in. We're getting lost. I think we're getting lost in the weeds. Perhaps. Okay, maybe we are getting lost in the weeds. Hi, Soda. How are you doing? Okay. Let's dial it back. Let's dial it back for 1 second. So are we in agreement, though, 100 people could beat a gorilla?
100 people versus any creature on this planet, 100 people would win.
Okay.
Period.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what the creature is. Just by sheer numbers of attrition, you will end up winning.
Okay.
Because
But at the same time, I would argue if you're going to have all 4 of those, the gorilla, the tiger, the bear, and the hippo, you not only need to have a little bit of strategy so that casualties are minimized, you also are going to need people willing to fight and, yes, willing to die.
Yeah,
willing to die for the cause.
That's the issue. There's a lot of variables here. Now, I'm going to be real. If we kept it to 100 VTubers, the 4 of them, look, I'm going to be real. If you take 100 VTubers and put them in a room, about 3 of them are probably going to be ample fighters, let alone in shape. So,
no, I mean, there's a lot of sexy VTubers.
Oh no, there are a bunch of VTubers that are sexy as fuck.
All 3 of us
But the
train,
thing is,
yeah?
you can be sexy, but not an ample fighter.
I assume all 3 of us train for combat, though.
Wait, sorry, what? Can we get?
Yeah, I also feel like we might be the exception to the rule here. So I'm going to go with 100 average VTubers here, and I'm going to be real. If there's all 4 of these creatures in a room, we're losing about 90 of them. I'm going to be real.
No.
The reason why I say that is when the first
bare minimum.
An admittedly overzealous person does the anime trope where they go screaming and running in and immediately get eviscerated by one of the 4 creatures. All strategy's going out the window. I'm gonna be real.
Listen. If just 10 people just get real close together and start shouting, these animals have lost all fighting morale. They are quick pickings. And if fucking 20 people just get into a phalanx position and literally rush the animal like a fucking wall, they will fucking just topple it. This animal will not be maybe the hippo and maybe the bear will be able to stop counter charge.
I was about to say I don't care how many people you throw at that hippo, you're not pushing
no,
it over.
100%. If you can throw enough people at that hippo, and it will just be no, there's too much.
I will say this, because of the amount of blubber, objectively, the hippo is going to be the hardest thing to kill.
Did you know the hippo it's actually all muscle? It actually has almost no. It's got a very small fat percentage. It's actually almost all muscle. It's even worse.
That makes it worse.
It's even worse. It's even worse.
It's just another example, another case of someone's gonna have to sacrifice themselves, but could you at least take the damn eyes out? So then, if it does go charging, it's gonna have to charge him blindly.
Yes. Now, again, there are key areas you need to focus on all of these creatures. The first is going to be the eyes. The second is going to be the nose, because if you take out its sense of sight and its sense of smell, all it has left is its sense of hearing. And at that point, you really can overwhelm it, because that's all it has left to work on. But again, you have to get real primal with it if you want to win. And most VTubers aren't going to do that.
All right. Well, I will say, Emmy, you've been here for a while. I'm going to rotate you for another person. Thank you so much.
Me out.
I'll bring someone else. Thank you so much, Academy. Big love. See you later. Huh?
I said, much love, buddy. And if you need me to back you up in a fight against a bear, gorilla, hippo, let me know. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If you call me in, I'm bringing some tools.
Absolutely. All right. Bye. Okay. Let's bring in another friend. Let's bring it. You know what? Let's bring in City. Let's bring in City. Okay. So, Renan, you agree we could take out that gorilla, though?
Yeah, I do think we could take out the gorilla, but we're losing around 12 people because let's be honest. Even if we have a strategy, people are going to slip up, people are going to panic, and if they're willing to fight and willing to die, we can get it done. But the people need to be fully aware someone's going down. Mm-hmm. Even if they don't lose, even if the hits that the gorilla gives you aren't instant kill, they're going to break enough bones so that you're not getting up. And we're not going to have the ambulance get here in time. By the time all the animals are dead and the paramedics come in, you're already, it's GG's for you.
I see. So you disagree with my take that I think, and you might think this is crazy, but I believe this fully, that I think or just about anybody who has a clue could 1v1 the gorilla and win.
I think it's in fact possible, and I'm not saying that just because I'm a fan of Baki the Grappler. I'm saying
it's definitely possible for sure.
It's possible. It's just not likely. If you know what you're doing, you got the strategy, and you are not afraid of pain. It's definitely possible. I'm just not gonna put my money on you. I'm just gonna have 911 on speed dial.
Yeah, same.
All right, Cindy, what do you think? Could 100 people beat a gorilla?
Yes,
okay. Absolutely. Okay, how many people do you think would need to be fighting that gorilla to get that gorilla, taken care of?
I mean, depending on how fit, strong, and smart and experienced someone is, it would take 5, 6 people, maybe 7.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If it's someone like Bruce Lee, Muhammad Ali, Prime Mike Tyson, Jackie Chan, then maybe it is absolutely 100% possible.
Okay. And I prove near the they're paying give me fun all that. Nice. Okay. So, okay, how about this? 20 people. Are they beating the gorilla?
Yes.
Okay, what do you think, Reb?
Yeah, we can 20. We can get it. I honestly think that we might lose 12 if we had the 100, but 20 that know what they're doing, yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, definitely.
20 people versus the gorilla and the tiger.
Okay, if we focus on the tiger first, neutralize the limbs, get someone to put a headlock in. If they're good enough to break that neck, then yeah, and we can focus on the gorilla. But if we're not careful, people will start bleeding out due to tiger swipes. But it is possible. You just have to not panic, and we need to separate the tiger from the gorilla. We can't have them facing us at the same time like double team. We can't have them going back to back like Batman and Robin. We got to split them apart.
You gotta think of it as like that one Dark Souls boss where you're basically fighting like 2 bosses at the same time. You want one far away from the other so you can focus on one.
I do agree with Need for Speed. I don't think we can break the tiger's neck, but I think the tiger is an exceptionally easy animal to pin down because once it's made, it's like it's gonna make one attack. It's gonna make its pounce, and see if you've ever watched a tiger like kill something, it pounces and it locks in. It like locks its jaws. It like hugs it tightly, and it just starts ripping the one thing it's pounced on to shreds. In that space, just two people could fucking wail on this tiger, and they could definitely fucking like KO it. I think so.
Yeah. Because the lower half of their body is like exposed from the chest to the stomach to the private area. You could absolutely just straight up just kick that stomach, and then they're just the tiger just it feels pain. It feels
these things feel pain. They feel fear. They cannot hold on. Okay. All right. Let's add the bear to the mix. 20 people. The bear, the tiger, and the gorilla.
If only 20 people, we're gonna be cutting it close. If we screwed up too many times with the tiger and the gorilla, that bear is gonna be eating good.
I'll be honest with you. I think the bear is right. So go like, okay, all right. Admittedly, the bear is the one animal here, and okay, the hippo going forward. The bear is definitely the animal where I start go like, oh, okay, this thing's actually a lot fucking scarier than the gorilla. Ray, what kind of bear? Okay, you know what? Because I've gone on record on saying this that I would box and I would win against a black bear. I would fucking dunk a black bear. That fucking thing would stand no chance against me. But I mean a grizzly bear.
On it.
We're talking about a brown. We're talking about brown grizzly bear. You know that fucking thing. That thing's a tank.
This isn't Tekken though. This isn't Tekken though.
To the bear, and we'll come back with it.
Don't need to be. Are you still willing to punch that sucker between the eyes? If you're willing to punch that thing between the eyes, or if it stands up. If it stands up, you're not gonna be able to reach it. If it's coming towards you, you might be able to catch it. If it stands up, again, go for the balls. Someone needs to be willing to go for the balls, go for those knees.
I think punching its snout would definitely disorientate it like really badly. Like if you really do one like, and like this is the thing, these animals, they can't approach us. Like believe it or not. Like they're still animals. If you just all huddle up and go like no, seriously, just start like whoa. Like these things will not approach you. They will cower back. They will cower back, and that gives you, like the humans, the option to like decide the engagement. And if you decide the engagement, like. The battle wins on the person who strikes first. Oh my god! I need to fix my fucking.
However,
OBS.
I agree with that, but at the same time, if we do corner these beasts, we better make that decision quick, because once they realize they're cornered, there's no way out. They're gonna strike first, and the whole formation gets reset.
True. So I think we gotta just make the solid plan to just go in. To just send it, just full send. I was playing Helldivers with some friends last night, and you know what? Sometimes the strat is just, some of you will die, but that is the sacrifice I am willing to make.
You just got to be a Viking. Get in there.
Just get in there. Just get in there and pray you're not the one the animal looks at first when it makes its first and only attack.
Either make it, or we'll see you in Valhalla.
Not the gorilla, but the other two are predators. They might run. No, I mean, I think all the animals are still subject. Like gorillas will definitely, if they think you're like, if they think you're just like a giant animal, they will cower. They will cower. What do you think?
Have we established that they're not all hungry?
Let's just say they're gonna be as deadly as they can possibly be.
Just checking.
It's fight or die.
Yeah, you may be scared, but if you're more hungry than scared, you're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be cutting someone up for the sake of food.
Maybe. All right. I will say, Rev, I'm gonna bring in someone new. And so I would catch you. Thank you so much for jumping in. Thank you so very kindly.
Hey, no problem. You take it easy.
Thank you. All right, Midnight. All right. How you doing? Hi. Greetings. Okay, I have a quick question. Where do you stand? 100 people versus one gorilla. What do you think?
Okay, 100 people versus one gorilla. We may have a chance. I will say we have we have to take in multiple variables here.
Okay.
We are specifically picking VTubers.
Okay, fair.
Most of which are female. Therefore, they have a lower physical body strength than the males. Male VTubers, from what I've seen, are quite rare. I've only seen like maybe 10 in my lifetime. Now, we also have to consider that there are some people who have shown their bodies and also are VTubers. The first person who comes to my head is Heavenly Father, and that guy looks like he's a bit of a unit, so he might be our best chance here. We have to take in physical strength.
Have you seen Takahata?
and
Takahata
fear.
looks like he's a fucking built lad.
Maybe. I haven't heard of him, but we have to think about morale and physical strength and fear. If one of the VTubers sees some guy have their arm broken or concussed or their head is at an angle where it's not supposed to be, they're going to lock up. They're going to freeze up, which means the gorilla, if it's completely just gone to a mode where it feels so intimidated it has to fight back to survive, it's going to start ripping people apart. It's going to start concussing, breaking people down. People are going to be frozen up in fear. That's what we have to consider here.
But then vice versa. You got to think about the gorilla. Gorilla's going to like just 10 people, just like all arms locked, just shouting.
Fight or flight.
The gorilla will not choose
is
to
a very
fight.
Powerful thing. Fight or flight is a powerful thing. If we are in a box, if like we are in a ring where there is no way for this thing to get out until someone brings us out, that thing is going to fight till its last breath.
Sure. And we're saying death battles, but what I'm saying here is that gorilla will feel hesitation. It will feel fear. It will not want to make the first move. It just won't.
Not until it's backed into a corner and it sees no way out. Because this thing is gonna think this is how it's gonna die. It doesn't want to die. It wants to keep living. Therefore, the only way for it to keep living is to make sure the 100 flesh things that look kind of like it, but smaller.
Whoa, hold on. The gorilla will not be able to differentiate. Like, it will see all of us in like a group, and it will just think we are one big thing. And that's scary.
Listen, I've seen a gorilla around tourists who've actually gone out into places where they're actually told if a gorilla gets up, put your head down to the ground. That thing does not give a shit. It does not give a shit. It knows it's bigger than most of us.
It knows it's bigger than us individually.
Therefore, it knows it has a fighting chance.
I don't think so. I don't think so. They're animals.
If we add the 3 other fucking predators to the mix, we're fucked. I'm just gonna say it right now. We're screwed because we have two things that have big old teeth, and two of them have big teeth, and another 2 have big old claws. All right, all of them have teeth. One of them's got 2 of them have muscle. The other 2 have claws. All right, lacerations and blood loss is what's gonna knock people out because they're gonna go into shock. They're going to be passed out on the ground. The blood loss is going to get to them, which means they're just free food. They're just free food. And it doesn't matter because what you mentioned earlier, the tiger, the way it goes, it just clamps on the neck and waits for it to stop moving. It's not going to do that when it knows that there are other things trying
It
to
will
fight
do that.
it.
No. It will definitely do that. It won't just stop behaving like a tiger. This thing won't recognize that there's a threat. This thing will just say like, oh, this is how I fight. It will jump on the thing. Hi, Gator. How you doing, Gator? Welcome back to Anthony's Sport. But it will just jump on the target and it will latch on as it usually does. And that at that time, the fucking people will eviscerate this tiger.
I will say,
eviscerate this fucking thing.
I've heard some of the other people you've asked about going for the eyes. Do realize the eyes are very close to where the mouth is, where the mouth has big fucking teeth. The ones that could go straight through your flesh and your tendon and possibly your bone. You do realize that is a high risk, very
Thank you for calling me cute. I appreciate it.
Possibly no
Thank you,
reward
Cal.
behind it.
I don't think there's no reward. There's a big reward. And like again, once that tiger has bit someone, it is not letting go. That is a free eye you can gouge. That's
this
it.
This is also. I remember hearing a few other people just say taking like fucking rib cages and just grinding them on the ground, making shivs out of them. We do not have the time for that. We do not have the time. Maybe if we just protect someone to start sharpening these things on the floors and the walls, we are going to have cannon fodder. There will be blood on the floor. Listen.
I'm telling you, if like fucking 20 people get into a phalanx and just some like arms lock, just rush into the fucking animal, that animal will definitely try to run away. And as it runs away, we will just trample it. Like 20 people are heavier than a hippo. Well, I think so.
Tinny, what do you think?
I mean, you also got to take into account muscle mass and weight as well.
What's what I'm saying?
Listen, we might have to have the bigger, slightly stronger of the VTubers just pick up the smaller ones and use them as baseball bats, okay? You might have to pick them up by the legs and just start wailing at them. Or take the corpses. Take the corpses, because when the rigor mortis sets in, they're going to be stiff, okay? They are a bludgeon now.
They're bludgeoning
we can mourn the casualties. We can mourn the casualties after the survivors get out of this pit, okay? We can mourn the casualties, but we have to use them to survive. I've seen war footage of people using their dead comrades as sandbags, okay? We have to use them as well as our own utilities.
But see, I don't know, man. I still think, okay, on the topic, I think like a gorilla, 1v1 easy. A tiger, at least 3v1. A bear, probably 10v1. And the hippo, probably like 20. So like that's easy.
Okay, just to clarify, I want to clarify before I make this argument. What type of bear are we adding into
was
this
that grizzly?
equation?
Was that grizzly?
Grizzly? Okay, I've seen grizzlies shake off small caliber ammunition, okay? If we are using fists, we're fucked, okay? The only way we're taking this thing down is by throwing enough bodies at it to the point where it gets exhausted and it just can't move.
That's why it's 20.
This is
Dude,
the war
20
of attrition.
people?
This
20
is less
people
of a war of
is a
strength,
long
this is
fight.
a war of extraction. I will say there might be more than 20 people needed because, again, the thing gets its claws on you or you get gashed by its teeth, blood loss is going to set in, you're going to go into shock, you're going to be knocked out, you're going to be incapacitated.
These things...
I feel like an injury that's enough to put someone in shock is basically a casualty in this
Okay. It's true, but listen. These things do not... Go, Cindy. What's up?
Yeah, if you get bitten anywhere vital, like it's just straight up just over for you.
Sure, but see, these things are not built to long-term fighting. They're not built for that. They will fight.
They are not, but neither are we.
Oh, but yes, we are. Humans are endurance predators. We are the way we've always hunted, the way we've always fought.
We are acting. Okay. You keep talking like it's just people. We have to keep considering this is the VTuber crowd.
Okay, fair.
Therefore, we have to mostly consider that most of our fighting force is possibly female. Okay, we have to consider most of our fighting force is female. Females.
Take care.
Have less strength and endurance than males, which we have few of.
I don't know. Okay. So this is a question we have to answer now. Do you guys think VTubing? I'm gonna make a poll in chat. I'm gonna make a poll. Thing is,
okay, Sydney, how do you want to discuss this from now on? Do you want to say that the crowd is 50-50, 50 females, 50 male? Do you want to go from now, or do you want to say a majority, like it's like an 80-20 female to male split?
Personally, I think the 50-50 would be the safest bet, but the 80 female, 20% male is the more accurate estimate, I would say. So it all just really depends on what you think.
Yeah, so because I'm gonna say it's a majority female, right?
Okay.
And we also have to consider the fact we do have to consider the fact that the female body is biologically weaker than males, just on a scientific scale. I mean, the Olympics made a whole point about this, and I did see someone in the chat say female athletes. So let's say like maybe
Alright. Well,
20 to 30% of the female group is more fit than the rest.
Let's save this one. Let's just give a second to figure out some consensus on what we think is gonna happen. What the majority of this is of the sex split is. That being said, while we wait for that, let's just assume one thing I think we can agree on is that maybe perchance a large majority of the VTuber sphere is not particularly like physically endowed. If like we're not like, you know, not a lot of them are like, you know, bodybuilding like myself.
I'm gonna say I'm looking at chat while I'm talking to you guys. I think just to point out, Emerald, it's pronounced hysteria with a Y, but yeah, no, he's got a point. He has a point there. People are gonna panic. People are gonna try to run. People are not going to fight. We always have to realize morale is also a thing. One of them sees someone have their neck being snapped or like blood on the floor.
But you are assuming these animals do not have morale too. They will hear 100 people shout at them. They will feel fear.
Now, I will say what we could possibly do to win this fight is to somehow get the animals to go against each other.
No. We're going to say they have a gentleman's agreement. They're not fighting one another.
General agreement. Okay, fair enough.
They have a gentleman's agreement.
Listen, there is going to be blood on the floor. We are going to take match casualties.
The is very. It's just all right. I don't know. Listen. Like, imagine this tiger, this gorilla will like try. Like, I don't know who thinks the gorilla will not try to run away. The gorilla will try to run away first. If fucking 100 people just charge at it, this thing will try to run away, and as it tries to run away, it will get trampled 100%. Like
there's a lot of muscle mass going behind, because again, someone having a bone fracture, you have your bone fractured, you ain't walking, you ain't using it, not unless it's getting treated. Any slight injury is taking someone out of combat.
I wouldn't say any slight injury. I think severe injuries would take someone out of combat.
The degree of the injury and where the injury would be.
And also, any blow to like the center mass is going to knock the wind out of someone. I have fallen down like 4 steps, landed in a wrong spot, and I am gasping for breath. Like I thought I was going to die because I couldn't breathe.
Me when I stubbed my toe.
Straight up, dude. Like people are going to fall over each other. People are going to stumble over each other. People are going to freak out. It's going to be a very rough fight. We might win some. I think the only animal that I don't feel like we have very good chances against is the hippo. Because that hippo, we aren't doing much damage to it. Again, this is a war of attrition. Our best bet is to tire these damn things.
Yeah.
Also, the agreement is in. The idea is that 50-50, the VTuber sphere is a 50-50 split between gender.
I personally, if we're going for that argument, Cindy, what do you think?
For the gender?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if we want to agree for going on from now for anyone's conversations, it's a 50-50 split. What do you think from now on?
Like, I mean, if anything, I would say it's like probably around 65-75%.
No. We're agreeing. It's 50 male, 50 female. That and now how does that play out the fight?
Probably not well. But you might not know what could happen.
I don't know. I still think
anything
it would like.
Can happen.
I still think like.
Can happen.
I still think 30 people could take on all these things.
I would say more around 50 to 60 could take around all these things. 50 to 60. If you're talking about your 30, maybe 30 could take on 2 of them. I'm saying the 50 to 50. I'm saying like the 50 to 60 estimate is more realistic. Because I'm thinking this. Because I know Meryl, he went all fucking balls to the walls, and honestly, I respect it. I fucking respect his argument because he was just kind of going out there, but I don't think he was being very reasonable or logical behind it.
I don't know, man. I think the most logical thing is that these animals, like I have seen gorillas just cower away from two fucking goose, animals that they are much smaller than, much stronger than, and the two goose will just go honk, 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 and the fucking gorilla will turn tail and run because you know what? Loud things for animals are scary.
It might also believe that it just isn't worth its time. It might also believe it just isn't worth its time and energy because we have to understand an animal's brain works a lot different than us.
And a fight with us will definitely not be worth its energy. It'll be like, I want to get the fuck out of here.
Honestly, I want to have all five people here in this conversation. I want to have a group discussion with these guys. I'm really enjoying this.
I'm enjoying it myself too.
I'm glad you are.
Yeah, because I saw Minotaur and Meryl want to get back into this discussion. I'm willing if you only want to keep it to two people, I'm willing to give up my spot for either Minotaur or Meryl.
Let's rotate some people back in. Yeah, let's do that. Let me move some things. All right, let me move people around so it doesn't get too crazy all at once. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. We'll see you in a bit. All right. It might just be all right. Let's see what we got. Let's see where we bring it in. Okay, hi, Minnie. Hi. Okay. Where are we at?
Some really good arguments. I had an idea though. What if we lay down a couple of ground rules just to kind of get our thoughts?
Okay.
So,
all right.
For starters, we know it's a 50-50 split, half male, half female. They are locked in the room. There's no escape, no trees, nothing. It's just a box. And for the sake of argument, the creature is bloodlusted. It only wants to fight.
Okay.
That's how I want to look at it. If Reyd's
it
cool.
only wants to fight. It only wants to fight. Gotcha. Okay. Well, easy. We sacrificed the females and used them as weapons.
So evil. What the fuck?
Brutal but effective. I respect it, but here's the thing: we don't need to sacrifice all of them. Honestly, we don't even need to sacrifice any of them.
There's other females out there. Sacrifice them.
Well, what I was going to say is we don't. No, but here's the thing. We have willing participants that will sacrifice themselves because there's going to be that one dumbass with main character syndrome that's going to run in.
The plebs.
There are our bones.
Got you. Sacrifice the plebs first. Got you. We sacrifice all the cucks.
Yeah,
we sacrifice the females.
When Tommy Dick VT wants to Rasengan the gorilla and he gets turned into red paste, we got our strategy in place.
The gorilla will not turn someone to red paste. That does not happen. There's no recorded instance of a gorilla ripping someone.
Maybe not red paste, but at least we get 4 free weapons.
I'll take the exaggeration out of it. When the gorilla slams its fist down and crushes Johnny's rib cage,
we get 4 free weapons.
Well, you're right. It won't turn them into red paste, but I'm telling you right now, a gorilla swings with 3,000 pounds of force.
I still have the argument. I still have the spider argument. Okay, these animals.
Okay, what the fuck does spider have to do with them?
These animals, we can kill them. Make a spider the size of a human, and then give it the will to just want to kill us. There's no way we're going to win against it. There's just no way.
Even if it didn't have the will to kill us, we still wouldn't kill it because if a spider was scaled up to human size, nothing that we have will pierce its exoskeleton.
Exactly.
Nothing.
We are the ultimate predator. Look, we've killed hippos, we've killed tigers, we've killed bears, and we have killed gorillas. This has been proven through history. We've known this. We have seen this. We have written it down. We have not killed giant spider.
I'm going to up the ante. So, we're going to take the South Park science experiment. What if the hippo, the bear, the gorilla, and the tiger were all fused into one man-bear pig? One man-bear pig like creature.
Shut the fuck up. Listen.
Fucking man-bear pig.
I don't think humans are so weak that these animals will just never feel our blows. They will 100% feel our blows.
They will feel our blows. But Ray,
I'm
Are
saying
you
this
willing
with
to
love.
sacrifice yourself?
Listen, I'm
Are
telling
you
you,
willing to test that theory?
I'm telling you, without a
Are you
shadow,
willing to test that theory?
I am,
Because
I will fucking,
videos.
listen to me, I'm so fucking confident.
that we
I'm
can't
so-
show on Twitch of what happens when gorillas and humans get into a cage together. It
They
ain't
just
pretty.
rip their arms off.
Listen,
they rip their arms off.
no, there
and they
is
rip
no
their
record.
legs off,
There is
and they
no
rip their
recorded
head
instance
off.
of that ever happening. A gorilla has never, will never rip a human arms off. That just doesn't
you
happen.
serious?
I'm
Ray,
dead
Ray,
serious.
Ray,
there is no
Ray,
record. There is
Ray,
no
I
record
love you
instance
like
of
a
that.
brother. I have
Ray,
seen
no.
videos.
No,
You
this is
have
already
not.
unlisted.
You
This is
have
actually
not.
here.
You are fucking watching
Listen.
a video of King Kong and thought it was a real gorilla. A gorilla
Ray,
cannot
I've
reproduce.
watched a
Listen,
gorilla
I am dead ass.
smash a human man to death with its fist.
You know what? I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking get in the cage of the gorilla. I'll win. No diff. No diff.
Ray, I respect it. I respect
Ray,
it. 'cause
go
here's the
ahead.
thing,
I
Ray,
love you, Ray.
Ray,
Ray, I'm gonna be that evil little brother. Go ahead. Go right ahead. I will watch. I will throw popcorn as it rips you apart.
Ray, I'm saying this with love. This is definitely the penny in the light socket situation, and I'm sitting here like Stacy Keach going, "Well, go on." And then when the gorilla punches you in the mouth, I'm gonna come over and be like, "Not gonna do that again, are you?"
No. Here's the thing. Ray thinks. Here's how I think Ray thinks. All right, about this whole thing. Ray thinks it's gonna choke the gorilla out. Right?
I don't
you
think I'm gonna
you're
choke the gorilla.
grab
I
the
don't-
gorilla. The gorilla weighs about 450 pounds. The gorilla will just jump up in the air, and while you're on its back, trying to choke it to death, right? It's just going to fucking like slam its back onto the ground and then crush your rib cage. I'm sorry, Ray. That's just how it's gonna go down.
No. See.
Right,
What?
100 versus 1, I get. 1v1,
How you do it?
no. There's no hope.
No, the gorilla cannot rip someone's arms off. You guys need to stop pretending like these creatures are some fucking mythical.
Have you seen what chips do to people?
Chips are fucking very different, and also they also cannot rip someone's arms off them.
They 100% can.
All right, Ray, I'm saying this with love. A gorilla has the lift and pull force of 1,800 pounds, right? Yes, we've confirmed that, right?
Yes. Have we?
All right, I don't
Someone
know how to
fact check
tell
that.
you this.
Someone fact check that.
The tensile strength of human muscle tissues is only 30 to 50 fucking megapascals, which means about 300 to 400 pounds of force will sever it with ease. A gorilla can sever your arms 4 times over, and that's a weaker one.
Yep. That's not even a full adult silverback.
There is no recorded instance of a gorilla doing this.
There are recorded.
There are
several.
Fucking,
there are several
fucking,
recorded instances of this.
None
of which we can show here.
Okay, no, find it to me and find it for me, and I will look at it in the DMs. I'll look at it on the side.
Damn it, chat, we cannot show you this.
So hold on a second. All jokes aside, Ray, I respect the cojones you got to go. Show me the video of the gorilla mauling. I fucking love you, dude.
This gorilla couldn't do it. It's not possible. Listen, this gorilla, I will shout louder, I will be scarier, and it will flinch. And in that moment, I will fucking beat it up. And I'll do it.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord. Great.
I'm a
What
warrior.
happens if the gorilla doesn't take it as like, oh my god, that's a bigger animal. Oh my god, it's gonna think, oh my god, that's a bigger animal. That's a threat to my life. Start smashing randomly in that direction.
You know, that's a chance I'm willing to take.
Scarlett made a good point. Listen, all I'm saying is actually one person can beat the gorilla. All we need is just someone to get 1,000 years of death right on the booty. That's
Goddamn.
it. And we win.
Like I said, okay, the whole gentleman's agreement, that just would not work out. I could tell you that right now. Humans are smart enough to put their enemies against each other no matter what. That's part of being human. We think outside the box.
No, we're
most of the
just,
time.
we're just gonna say the animals are just, you know, they're just never touch each other.
Well, hold on a second, because here's the thing. There is one exception. If Jerry Springer is amongst 100 humans and he goes up to the gorilla and the tiger and it's like, yo, that gorilla's been calling you a punta. How long you could let him call you a punta like that? They'll start fighting because it's Jerry Springer.
Just because of Jerry Springer. You know what? Bob Ross is coming in, and he's telling you the price is not right.
Wait,
what are you going to do?
Price it? You mean Bob Iger?
Yeah, Bob Iger. Bob Ross is the I'm gonna paint some happy little trees.
Let's say, like, if Bob Ross got joined, everybody would settle their differences in 4 seconds and be friends.
Right? We'd be singing Kumbaya. And be painting some pretty little trees.
But yeah, no, there's just no way that one person's gonna take on the gorilla, especially if the gorilla knows what's happening. Like,
now, here's the thing. If
How the
one
fuck's the
person
gorilla
with a
gonna know
weapon
what's happening
takes
to
on the
fucking gorilla?
then you got a different argument. Just straight hands, though? Just straight hands? I wish. If I could punch a gorilla out, I fucking would, but I can't.
Well, the whole argument of 100 people is like, oh, you could surround the animal. You could surround the animal. Yes, I agree. But and that whole mentality comes in of who's going to be sacrificed first. Who's going to be
listen to me.
to be
Do
sacrificed?
you think, like, if 100 people just fucking charge this thing will not fucking swing.
How are you
It will
coordinating
try to
100
run.
people to Russian march a gorilla?
You just tell everybody fucking run in.
That's
just
really easy, man.
point
Just go,
the
yo,
gorilla-
everybody who rushes the gorilla gets $20, and I guarantee you at least 80 of them are running in.
Somehow poor VTubers.
Listen, I'm just saying it. VTubers will do almost anything for $20.
Hey,
God damn, it says true.
Can we get some subs in chat? I'll go down on anyone here who drops 2 subs.
See, Ray gets it.
Some of us have standards. Look, I've got my EBT card ready. Look, everybody, we eating good tonight.
Listen, all I'm saying is I don't. I'll take on a fucking. If you put me in a cage with 100 people versus a gorilla, I'll do it for a Twinkie and $5. I'm being real.
God damn. Well, I'll be in the cage. I'm just gonna be in the way back, waiting for all the other people to exhaust them and make weapons for me.
Yeah,
and then,
I'm be standing back and assessing the damages for a minute.
Yes, I'm wondering what are its stats. Does it have? Is this a smart gorilla? Does this gorilla have like the average intelligence of a 5-year-old?
The smartest gorilla is still fucking so stupid.
But no, it's like
wait.
Hold on. Even a 5-year-old knows how to like make weapons. I've seen this.
Well, here's what I was gonna say. Hold on a second. I'm trying to think. Are we talking just gorillas or are we talking about all monkeys? Because there are monkeys that are capable of speaking English. So I wouldn't call them that stupid.
Well, I know sign language.
Yeah, actually, no, that's more fair. Sign language.
Yeah, it's not exactly like spoken English, but they are able to communicate, and those are chimps, by the way. Chimps know how to do sign language, and they know how to. And gorillas. Gorillas do too.
So I'm actually because Ray mentioned
the
smarts.
Sorry, real quickly
gorilla.
about that. Those studies of them, those are done under like very heavily like conditioned animals.
Controlled and conditioned.
They cannot.
Ability of it.
Gorillas cannot
here's the
sign.
thing. If we bar everything aside, because Coco the gorilla, super sweetheart, but she was in a controlled environment.
Yeah,
if we
it's
were to cut
100%
the
control.
average IQ of a gorilla, which is about 80, in half, it's still gonna have the wherewithal to understand threat must kill.
Yes, and just like every other animal, like.
No.
Okay. The average house cat knows fucking threat. Okay.
Yeah,
and
but
they're not very
animals
smart.
will always choose avoidance first.
That's not fair.
Animals will always choose avoidance first. They will.
That's not true.
That is true.
That's not true.
That is true. That is true.
It is. Wait. It is, but isn't. It depends on the situation. If the animal,
it depends on the animal. Okay.
No, it depends on the situation because if the animal assesses you as a threat, yes, flight is usually its first instinct. If it does not assess you as a threat, though, fight is its.
This is why I suggested hippo earlier, because hippos, their first instinct when they see human is kill that thing. Like I said, some animals have evolved to not think of humans as something that needs to survive. They think of them as the ultimate threat, and they're like, okay, I see that human needs to die. That's how hippos generally think. The only reason hippos are in captivity or humans are even able to get near them is because they're docile enough not to care at that moment because they're either full or they're dealing with something else. But genuinely, hippos do not like humans at all.
Fair. I don't know. Okay. But like, we are all still definitely in agreement that 100 people could beat a gorilla, right?
100 people could beat a gorilla, yes. Even if it's 50-50 split between females and males, there's going to be a lot of sacrifice. I'm going to say there's going to be a lot of bloodshed. The ground will definitely be slippery that day. But yes, humans are going to win.
I think the only correct answer to this is yes, the humans will win, but with heavy casualties.
Whoa, Avisus, hold on. Avisus, if you want to join the VC, you're very welcome to give us your opinion. I always like hearing the people say no. 100, what the fuck? 100 people can definitely beat the gorilla. Listen, the question isn't even anymore if 100 people can beat a gorilla. The question now is how little people do you need to beat the
sacrifice?
I say you only need a maximum of like 10.
Because if you
have
max. 10 trained people who know
I
how to
think
fight,
10 average people can beat a gorilla.
then you're good. But if you have 10 VTubers, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to have 9 dead VTubers and me.
Okay, well, hold on. Wait. Let's make this a different scenario. Let's say the government decided to do this experiment straight up, and they're just like, let's go
Not a
and
big
find
fan of the
100
government.
VTubers. Right. Not a big fan of the government. Me neither. But look, the government's just like, let's put this theory to test. They go and they document, they record, they study all these people who are VTubers, and then like in the middle of the night, they tranquilize them. The VTubers wake up. They're in a cage cell, completely blind, and then they get released. 100 people, all of them, all at the same time, disorientated, not knowing where they're at. And they're like, oh shit, where the fuck are we? Who the fuck are you people? They're all confused. And then there's just a gorilla there. And he's just really pissed off. What are you going to do? I'm going to
make it worse. To make the experiment more fun, they decided to give the gorilla a copious amount of cocaine.
Oh, Cocaine Bear. I remember. Oh, that movie was so good, by the way. I love that movie.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because at that point, all it wants to do is fight. Now what happens?
It wants to either fight or do something else.
I'm not mentioning the other one.
Listen, man. Listen, I still think like you really only need 10 people. You really only need 10 people.
I agree with that, but the thing is you have to have 10 people that know what they're doing. 10
I don't
average
know.
people, you have to. So if you have 10 average people,
will demolish this gorilla.
You think 10 average
not
people
demolish. I think it's still going to be a struggle.
10 average people. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break this down into a fair split. We're going to say that 6 of them know what they're doing, and 4 don't. We're going to give the benefit of the doubt.
Sure.
Okay.
We're going to assume that the 4 that don't know what they're doing, one runs in and gets himself killed because he wants to be main hero. Because it's going to happen with one of them. So now you're down to 9.
I don't think so. I don't think anyone's going to.
The person that watched the guy run in and get punched into oblivion, whether Red matters him or not, doesn't matter, is going to panic and try to get the fuck out of the room by any means necessary. He's going to be screaming in the corner like a little bitch. Now we're down to 8 people. Those 8 people can now go after the gorilla. If 4 of them get each one of the limbs, and then the other 4 get in on it, I can see where Ray's coming from.
Well, here's my thing about the 4 people with the limbs. Okay, here's what I gotta say about that. It's gonna take more than 4 people to hold down the limbs. It's not one person per limb.
Per limb.
It's gonna take at least 4 people per limb.
Mathematically, it is 4 to 6 people per limb.
Yes, because that
per limb, you're
straight up
crazy.
bench press like 1,700 pounds.
I think it's 1 person for 2 limbs.
Ray, what? Ray, what are you, Ray? What creatine powder are you on, Ray?
What's your workout risk? Like, dude, what the fuck is your workout risk? Like, share it with me.
I don't think the gorilla can hydrate. Listen, I don't think the gorilla has the fucking whereabouts to really understand what's even happening. The whereabout. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, so you're right. It doesn't have the wherewithal to understand what we're doing, but it has the wherewithal of get off.
Yes.
It'll work with that.
Okay, so
this gorilla will just try to throw people off for most of it anyway. It's not gonna do big haymakers.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is a completely different scenario. It takes about 10 chimps to take down a silverback gorilla, right? We are not as strong as chimps. We are not as nimble as chimps.
Chimp has the strength of 3.5 humans.
Listen, chimps. Really, the first things they do,
I'm
they
rotating
go for
people.
the most painful, most crippling things that they go. They go for eyes, face, body parts like the genitals. You know, they go for fingers. They bite off fingers. They bite off toes. They get the ears. They get the eyes. They will literally, if a chimp is backed into a corner and and it feels threatened enough, the first thing it's doing is biting fingers, grabbing your genitals, and trying to bite off your face. So it takes about 10 chimps to take down a gorilla. We are not chimps. We are not strong like chimps.
We're smarter. We're smarter.
We are smarter. I give us that. We are smarter. But in a hand-to-hand combat situation, chimps are gonna win over humans against the silverback gorilla. So I'm gonna scale the amount of chimps it takes times 3 to take down a gorilla. So I'm gonna say it's gonna take at least 30 people to take down a silverback gorilla. If it's just pure hand-to-hand combat.
We're saying only hands. We're saying only hands, Milky. We're saying only hands.
Only hands. It's going to take about 30 people because chimps, and this is fighting dirty. This is not like, I'm going to fucking give them the fisticuffs. No, this is fighting dirty. This is biting, pulling, scratching, trying to rip body parts off, gouging the eyes. This is not a pretty fight, okay? It's still going to take about 30 human beings to take down that gorilla.
I want to state right now, I lost a game of Balacho due to your absurdity, Ray. What the hell are you smoking?
Nah, man.
You can just walk in there.
I can no diff a gorilla. If you cannot believe that about yourself, you're lost. Where's your self-confidence?
Listen, we're all gonna sit there. We're gonna sit there.
You're gonna all sit there. You're gonna watch me kill this fucking motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking use. I'm fucking. I can fucking listen. I can no dip this fucking gorilla 100%, 1,000%. This gorilla has nothing on me. I will kill it. It will swing and it will bomb and I will fucking box its face off. I'll kick it in the nuts. I'll fucking bite its fucking face off. I could do it. If you do, thank you for the head pats. If you do not believe you can beat the gorilla, where are you in life? This is what's planned. This is what's after fucking like 10 of you have lost and the gorilla's still at full speed. I'll fucking no. This isn't even. Hold on. And then this is fucking the gorilla will be there and I'm just gonna be fucking like. I'm too fast. I'm too quick. I got hands, bitch. I got fucking hands, baby. Dude. But see. You gotta make it count. Nemesis. You gotta make it count. Abso-fucking-lutely. I RKO that gorilla. Easy. They're not as fast as me, baby. They're not as fast as me. I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck. I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck. Let's bring people back in. Oh, new face. Let's invite D to speak. Hi, D. D, get the fuck in here. Wow. Yes, hi, D. Yeah, okay, come in here. Hi, D. D's not saying nothing. Is he muted? No, he's not muted. All right.
Just a minute. He'll move at his own pace.
All right.
But listen. I'm listening. No, that is not your genuine, unfiltered opinion. You do not think you could fight a fucking 500-pound
I can do it.
animal.
I can do it.
Of 10 men.
I can do it. I can do it.
Ray, have you ever seen 2 silverback gorillas fighting?
Yes.
So what do they do when they fight?
I don't know, just wail on each other.
They throw their whole body at each other at like fucking 20 kilometers an hour, and the sound is so loud it sounds like
Okay, well they're loud because they're fucking shouting. It's
like
not
slamming.
It's,
Their bodies slamming against each other is audible, like slamming doors. If you fought a gorilla, you'd square up with the gorilla, and the gorilla would leap forward at you with the force of a small car and flatten you. Your bones would break, your organs would rupture, it would knock you onto the ground, and then while you were on the ground, writhing in pain because your fucking the arms that you threw up to try to block a fucking gorilla are shattered, it's gonna come up and it's gonna start beating on you, and you're gonna die. You cannot 1v1 a gorilla.
I didn't hear no bell though. I can 1v1 the gorilla. You just don't believe in me. You just don't believe in me.
I don't believe in you because that's insane. You're a crazy person.
I'm not a crazy dude. I can box that gorilla. If Mike Tyson believed, that I believe in myself, I can box that gorilla.
Who boxes gorillas? Gorillas box gorillas, and they can take it. Can you box a gorilla? No,
Yes.
You can't box a gorilla.
Yes, I can.
You're insane. You're a crazy person. That's not true. You can't do that. You're shit posting. That's what you're doing. This bit is crazy. This is a crazy bit.
There's no bit here. There's no bit.
There's no bit. Only my unfiltered crazy.
I'm putting my foot in the. I'm drawing the line in the sand here. Listen, we are going to watch you go in there. You gotta go. I ain't hear no bell because your neck is gonna be 180 degrees facing back towards us, and all we're gonna hear is. When you
there
go
won't be
in
time.
there,
There won't be time for a bell. You'll just be dead.
there won't be time for a bell. He would just be in a pile of his own dried vomit because he got hit so hard he threw up.
That's it. He's dead.
And he's just gonna crawl back towards us. He goes, "Guys, I threw up," and we're all just gonna sit there, just looking at him, shaking our heads.
All right, yeah, man.
Listen,
But
man,
again-
I discovered you when you first played Project Wingman, and this is where my profile picture comes from. I know you don't got the muscle to do this. Most of us don't.
What? No, actually, I'm surprisingly muscular. I'm pretty muscular.
Proof.
I mean, yeah, you're buff. You're pre-buff, but you're not a gorilla.
I don't
Right?
care
You're
what
not Mike Tyson.
Listen. Have someone take a sledgehammer to your chest, see if you can breathe.
Yeah, that's a gorilla.
Thank you.
I just won't get hit.
I just won't get hit.
I just won't
Dex
get
builds. Dex builds.
Dex builds. And you're gonna get hit. You know,
Listen,
you just gotta know how to roll with the hit. People don't roll with a hit, you know.
Okay. You know what? I think we know where Ray stands on the gorilla. I think. Listen,
he's in the corner of nah, I'd win. When the rest of us are go, no, there's gonna be blood on the floor, and you're gonna be one of them, Ray.
You know what we haven't discussed enough? All right, we've talked at length about the gorilla and the tiger and the bear, but I think we're sleeping on the hippo.
I think Amiral was the one who made the biggest argument in terms of the hippo, if I remember correctly.
Okay, what was the argument?
Because this was an entire fever dream, I will admit. Because there was a whole point where Ray just shut all of us up to go on that rant.
No, I believe if I remember correctly, his argument is that like we just need one guy to kite the hippopotamus.
Yeah, I will admit he does have the point that the hippo has very low agility because of how.
But here's the thing: no, y'all are sleeping on the hippo. Hippos do not have low agility. Hippos have like pretty like moderate agility, and they can also run forward at 35 kilometers an hour and weigh almost 10,000 pounds.
I'm just saying a guy doing circles around him might
That's
actually
the problem. You can't do circles around the hippopotamus. They are deceptively nimble. Like
I will say,
hippopotamus is the one animal which is the biggest threat on an order of magnitude that puts it in a different realm. Have you ever seen a hippopotamus? They look big and chunky. No, that's solid muscle.
Yeah, it's solid muscle. It's all muscle.
And you know how much a large adult male hippopotamus weighs?
How much?
9,000 pounds. A hippopotamus is a fucking Chevy Suburban. With legs.
Bro, I played Street Fighter. I know how to break apart a car.
Chevy Suburban. It is
Not only
at a wall.
Not only is a hippopotamus a fucking Chevy Suburban with legs that is just gonna plow through a crowd of 100 people like they're not there.
Mm-hmm.
It also has bones that are ultra dense and thick, not just for weighing it down underwater, but for fighting other 9,000-pound hippopotamus. And they have skin, which is 2 inches thick, that can stop lions from biting them.
Yeah,
There is not a single. You can get 100 people to wail on a hippopotamus all day. It's not going to die.
I think it will.
Oh wait, you guys won't believe this. You guys won't believe this. I just got an animal like rescue ad.
Oh. Oh no.
The only chance that we have against the hippopotamus is if we manage to tire it out to the point of exhaustion that it cannot move before it manages to kill enough of us that we can't finish it off.
Yeah, no.
The
because
hippopotamus
we
is
have
an
to realize-
absolute threat.
Listen, our strength is in numbers in this situation, okay? And once we start losing numbers, we lose strength. All they have to do is kill enough of us to the point where it's almost impossible for us to win. All right?
I think the hippopotamus just immediately kills like 10 people. Immediately. In the first like 30 seconds. Like it just charges into the crowd and tramples like 10 people to death.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know. I think of the hippo like I think that's like the moment where it's like done its fatal mistake, where it'll charge into the crowd and like 100 people like just swarming it will give it like no room to really like fucking move.
You know what happens when the people try and swarm the hippopotamus? It just walks through the crowd.
I don't
because
know.
it is a Chevy Suburban with legs.
Fair enough. Let me, we've had Laura show up there for a while. Let me invite him to speak real quick.
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna filter some people out. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, I don't know. I think. Okay, brother left. Damn.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I will say, I don't think we're bringing enough attention to the whole everything at once.
Hey,
I feel
D.
like we are focusing too hard on one animal at a time. If there's all four of them, I think we're just screwed.
Okay, I think we've all well established that the tiger we can like 1 to 2 people can feed. Oh, 2 people can probably
I
beat the
feel
tiger.
like the
2
tiger
to
is
3.
our best bet at a win. I feel like we could take on the tiger. 100% take on the tiger.
I
It's
think
everything
we've
else
also
I'm iffy
all
about.
agreed that like if not 1, at least 10 people can beat the gorilla. So we got 10 people for the gorilla.
One question: what are we armed with?
Nothing. Your hands.
Oh.
Yes, you do have to understand, D, that this is a bare knuckle brawl against 4 large predators.
Well, predators, 2 predators.
And also, what environment are we fighting in?
We're gonna say it's like infinite azure. There's like nothing there. Literally nothing there. It's just fucking flat ground, no dust, no dirt, just flat.
Yeah.
Well,
like imagine
when
just
the
like
hippos
imagine
talk,
just
we're
like
all fucked.
GM sandbox, except it's just concrete.
Exactly.
Okay, if it's against the hippo, we're all fucked because hippos are so dense that our punches would not affect it. A gorilla, we could most likely take it, but it would take a lot of people.
No.
Because you have to consider its strength, its bite force. You'd actually have to be like a
Minotaur has a point. You can't choke out a hippo either.
A hippo, they've attacked ferries and killed like over 35 people in the water. On land, they're disadvantaged, but our fists would basically do nothing but annoy it.
But no,
Listen, would run away.
I think most of these animals would run away, would choose to run. Like I think all of these animals.
Didn't we establish?
But we established that
run?
we established that we've gone past that point now. But I do think it's fair to say that I do think we would always get the first hit. I do think we would have the first hit.
Actually, if you look at ancient fighting techniques, let's assume that everyone's average. We would actually run down the animal because the animal will eventually get tired, and the advantage of humans is like when we hunted back in the day, we exhausted the animals by chasing them, driving them crazy, driving them off cliffs and whatever.
Yeah.
So the gorilla would most likely get tired because gorillas actually do not have as much stamina as like humans. So sure, like we would lose a lot of people, but we'd eventually exhaust it, which would give us the advantage in killing it.
Absolutely, 100%. I don't know. I still think I'm on the firm camp that humans. I don't think we'd have that many casualties. The hippos may be the biggest casualty. I do agree with Need for Sleep that if the hippo ran into us, we would just lose just like a good chunk of people right away. But I think after that, that thing can trip still. That thing can fall. And you know what?
Like, how would you damage it with its very thick hide?
You know what?
You gotta admit, you gotta realize there is nothing we can do to get through that hippo. Nothing. Just nothing.
Nah, man. Enough people biting at that. Like, if you just keep biting at one spot, you'll eventually dig into something.
I feel like we would. I feel like we
probably
are
not.
more
No,
likely
admittedly
to
not.
break our jaw. I feel like we are more likely to break our jaw before getting through that skin.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that was a bad take. But yeah. But I think like just the sheer amount of weight put on top of it, we would immobilize it, and it would just get exhausted, and then we could just keep fucking wailing on its skull. Eventually, it will knock out.
I don't know,
being able to poke its eyes out, those are vital spots. Doesn't have any skins there, and once it's blind, it's blind.
Hippos are
I feel like this is an argument that can go on forever. Unless we start writing stuff down so we don't like free loop on stuff, this is an argument that can go on forever.
Probably. But that's the point. It's just meant to be chaotic.
I'm gonna just take a guess here and say that most of your viewers are in the pool of we're going to take heavy losses if we want to win. You're just in the pool of no, we got this. Just send everyone in. We're gonna take like 5 deaths and then take 4 kills. You are out of your right mind.
No, fam. I like that though. The final boss, that elephant.
But we're talking about this.
The elephant's just sitting there at the top of the arena watching down on us.
Oh yeah.
It just.
But if we were to hunt with like actual like tools, let's say like spears, like basic technology, no guns, no fancy like heavy duty knives or whatever. It's like, let's say like stone tools, we would win easily. Or even just throwing enough rocks, we would win.
Yeah, but then again, that is assuming that people have the arm strength to even do any damage with said rocks.
It does. Well, for like,
listen. I can pitch a fastball. That doesn't mean I can pitch it accurately. Okay, no matter how big of a target, there's always a chance of missing, which means you just exerted a good amount of energy to throw a rock at something that you did nothing to because it went over its head, and now it's looking at you going, "Well, you're tired now. I can eat you."
Actually, with
so you can hydrate
people throwing like 100 rocks, they don't all have to hit. Enough hits will actually.
Listen, I'm sorry. If you think 100 people just charging into a hippo, it just isn't gonna do something, you're crazy. 100 people charging into a hippo will kill it.
I will give up my seat. Listen, I'm more excited to hear what Amiral has to say than what I can possibly say because I'm just shaking my head knowing that there is no hope for your survival, Ray. The rest of everyone else, you will be the sacrifice. Bring him in.
Bring him in. All right.
Stop laughing. Give me a minute.
It will kill it. Okay. It will kill it 100%.
I'm about to shit all over the hippo argument.
Okay, let's hear it.
And here's why.
Okay.
Even in situation. Now, here's the thing. If the hippo's in the water, I'm gonna be real. We're fucked. There's no hope.
Okay, we're not saying water though. We're not saying water.
If the hippo is on land, we have a really, and I mean a really good shot at killing it. Now, objectively, it is the hardest to kill because of how hard it is to injure, but it is the easiest to deal with. And the reason being is yes, they can sprint up to 20 to 30 miles an hour in a straight line. They have terrible turning. They are like crocodiles. If you run perpendicular to it, and this is advice for everybody, by the way. If you're ever being chased by a crocodile or another large lizard, don't run away. Run perpendicular. If it's running at you north, you run east or west. Reason being, they cannot turn well. What happens is they have to slow down and turn. One person running in a circle can basically keep the hippo busy for the minute burst of speed that it's capable of at a time. You repeat this process over the course of a couple of hours, the hippo will legitimately die of exhaustion. It has happened before when they get stuck in rapids. It only takes about 8 hours for them to get tired out and done.
8 hours? 8 hours?
It's not easy. Yes, which sounds crazy for one person. But if you rotate the person out every 20 minutes and get a fresh guy in there, that hippo's fucked.
True. I agree with this. Okay, so what are your thoughts on just like, 50 people just like, elbow checking the hippo at the same time, like a fucking just cavalry charge of it?
If 100 people cavalry charged a hippo and it was standing still, you break your elbows. If the hippo was charging in the opposite direction, it would trample all 100 people. You're taking a 200-pound person and making it run at a 9,000-pound creature running at 30 miles an hour. That's like running into a semi-truck. It's not a good idea.
I don't know, man. I think they could take it. I think they could do it. I think they're the ones.
Now, here's the thing. You're right. In a straight line. In a straight line, the hippo will catch you. Hippos have one of the worst turning radiuses of all creatures because of the type of body it has. Any creature with that body type has difficulty turning. Hippos are just the most extreme example of it. Now, head on, no, you're not beating a hippo ever. There's no situation where even 100 people could kill a hippo via damage. You have to kill it via exhaustion. It's the only way you're going to do it.
Okay.
They're built different.
They're built different. Okay. All right. Well, I will say, I think we're all pretty much in agreement that it can be done, though. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
That is the only way I can think of.
Okay. I think at the end of the day, we're here and we understand that humans win. Hoorah, humans!
Humans, let's go!
Let's go!
Humans on top. Unga bunga, booga booga, get the clubs.
Okay, humans. That being said, I think my Raiders. Oh shit! Sorry, I was just fucking booting you. My bad. Love you. Okay. My Raiders. All right, my Raiders. Okay. Can you believe we've been at this nonsense? Let me just also get rid of this. Text GDI. We've been at this nonsense. How long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for 3 hours. It actually hasn't been that long. I feel like it should have been longer. Have we said this? I think we've said every piece of this argument that can be said. All right, so moving on to another thing. I want to say thank you. I hope it was fun. I know this was very different. I just wanted to, have a little bit of a different stream since we're coming back. I thought it was a lot of fun. Humans win! I thought it was a really, really good time. That being said, coming on tomorrow, I do plan to stream again. We're planning to be moving again to our streaming schedule. I think my Raiders coming on the next couple weeks, in months maybe, I am going to move back into streaming 6 days a week. I really miss streaming a lot. It's a lot of fun. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of me going forward. We're going to be really focusing again on our Tekken journey. My big goal is to focus on my Tekken journey. But another thing I really want to focus on streaming wise is I really want to live up to my kayfabe of music producing VTuber. I feel like I haven't been doing any music production in a really long time. And so I really want to focus on it. I really want to get that going again. Oh, we definitely did. We did Easter egg for humans. How was the quality? I would like to ask, how was the quality of the stream? Well, how was the visual quality? How was the audio quality? I know a bunch of the, like, for example, like I had very little access on my hot commands, so I couldn't turn things on and off very quickly, which was very annoying, but whatever. How was the rolling text? I added this so that you guys could have like fun little toys to play with, fun little tools to play with. I hope it was fun and exciting and really, really good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yay. I'm glad you had fun. I had a lot of fun. From when I joined Gray, didn't hear any issues with music versus speakers. Rolling text were straight with clean, clear hair. Oh, I'm so sorry. Alrighty. I gotta fix all the chats. And the fucking Twitter chat is the worst one of them all. And unfortunately, so I want to stream again tomorrow, but I will say this. That's all predicated on the fact of whether I can get my what's it called? Oh my god, I really need a peep. I really want to get like my my gaming computer working. Yeah, I have my dual setup. Thank you, Crumb. Like, I've been really struggling with it. Like, so just so you guys know, this is like, oh wait, here, I'll pause the music. This is what if I were to just turn on games, I don't know if it's going to work right now, but let me just really quickly test it. If I were to just turn on games so we could, have fucking gaming. Oh, here, I got to go to my other scene. 1 second. Real quickly. If we were just hear other games, this is what we were here. Yeah, that's not happening. That's fucking atrocious. And so, for very obvious reasons, we can't do this. Yeah. So I need to fix that because my problem. I guess I could just try right now. Let me just try real quick. Actually, I need to go pee. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I need to go pee. 1 second. And I'm gonna get more water. Not at the same time. Actually, I already kind of had a little water. Okay. Also, I'm also gonna turn off the. Hi, Rankita Cups. How are you doing? I'm back. Ryan, don't tell me you came in now to argue about the gorilla when we finished the argument. But if you're there to argue with the gorilla, oh, hell yeah, I'd have you. I was gonna really quickly test to see if I could fix the audio for my fucking. I bought a ground loop isolator, so that I think that's a problem because when you hear this noise, it's definitely. Why are you fucking putting Christmas trees on screen? Fucking hate Christmas. Anyways, when you hear this sound, it's definitely like a static ground loop issue, which is kind of like not good. So let me see. I got a little ground loop isolator, and we're just gonna pray to God that it just it does its jobs. Yeah, my ears too. My fucking ears. Why? Yeah. Why? What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean? Why? Come on. It wasn't that loud. Like, don't be babies. Don't be fucking babies. Like, it wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. All right. We're gonna make sure that this shit fucking works. I hope. I pray. Oh my God, do I pray? It was that bad. Oh my God. Do you guys know that fucking meme like I raised the coward. Like where that meme where like, Dad, there's a fucking beehive growing in the house, and then Dad just sighs, going like, oh, I raised the coward. Woe is me. Woe is me. My chat cannot listen to static for 2 seconds or their poor baby ears get fucking blown out. No, I'm sorry. That's gotta be to me. That's gotta be to me. Red is there. Red's my best request to speak, Rand, we'll put you on. Let me just really quickly put this shit in. Oh my fucking god, dude. This is fucking impossible. This is literally fucking Mission Impossible right fucking here. Is it or is it not? I think this is it. Okay, let's just try that. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. Hello.
I didn't know how it worked.
Now you do. Hi, Miss Queen of Cups. How are you doing?
I'd say good. How are you? Well, I'm sick, so I sound really bad, but
Oh, I'm so sorry.
you invited me, and I was like, I have to.
You don't have to. You didn't have to. I'm very happy you did
must.
come. Oh, thank you very kindly. Okay. Miss Queen of Cups, what do you think? 100 people versus one gorilla.
I feel that it depends on the kind of people.
No, let's just completely average random people.
Average random people. I'm just gonna mute myself when I have to cough. Okay.
You're fine. We're not still on this, but I wanted to ask Rand. Rand's a good friend. I wanted to hear her opinion on this.
I think it would take maybe like 30 people tops.
What is
so
with you
definitely
guys?
100 people.
What is with you? It would take 30 people or 100 people?
It would take, I think 100 is like, for sure we'd win. But then again, you asked the Vtubers specifically,
VTubers,
right?
You're right, Vtubers.
And
Okay,
I don't
100
know if
VTubers.
Vtubers are the most physically fit people. You know, you're kind of you're a special case.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
other than one other VTuber, I don't know anyone else who like works out.
That's fair. That is fair. That's fair. But I don't know, man. I think like at least a good 20 VTubers. Average VTubers. I think they could do it.
Yeah.
I think
20? No, there has to be at least 50 VTuber.
All right,
At least 50.
Ran. Okay, do you think this is crazy? I genuinely think I could solo a gorilla. What are your thoughts?
I don't think you could. I
Really?
don't think you could. No.
You don't think I could?
Are you gonna outwit the gorilla? Is that what you're thinking?
No, man, I'm just gonna. Well, yeah, obviously, I am gonna outwin the gorilla, but I feel like it's gonna swing at me, and I'm gonna dodge, and I'm gonna fucking kick it into its vitals, and it'll fucking keel over, and then I'll just fucking wail it across the head.
No. You're gonna kick that gorilla, and it's not gonna flinch. It's not gonna flinch.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And then it's gonna grab your foot. And then
No,
it's gonna
I'm
just
too fast.
smack you back and forth on the ground.
Like that, like fucking. I don't know what you guys think, dude. This gorilla, gorillas are not like the fucking Hulk. It's not. They can't just fucking react like that.
I don't know why you have a death wish, but
I don't have a death wish. I have a win wish.
A win. No, if you were playing the gorilla in Tekken, I think you'd win.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Miss
I
Queen
think
of
you would
Cups.
win. I bet you could learn more sign language than the gorilla. I think you're smarter than the gorilla.
Oh well, thank you so much.
I don't think you could outrun the gorilla though.
Probably not, but I think I am faster in a close-up boxing fight. Okay.
Like, because he's kind of, what is it, husky?
Yeah, they're kind of husky. They'll throw their weight, and you just gotta have to make good reads. Just guess right. Just dodge. Is that easy? Press, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you so very kindly. I really appreciate it. It's going really good.
I'm sounding real husky right now.
Oh, I don't want you to hurt your throat. You go rest. Queen of Cups. You go rest, Rand. Y'all, if you do not know Rand, Queen of Cups, please go follow them. They are my best friend. I love them very dearly. Please go check them out.
Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you for having me on.
Always. All right, bye.
Goodbye, Raiders.
Thank you so much. Thank you so kindly for the resub press. Thank you so very kindly. Let me just fucking add the. Oh right. Oh dude, we gotta we gotta update this. It's IRL stream, and that's at fucking 1,000 subs. We're gonna go into deathmatch mode. So yeah, like I was mentioning before, I think in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to end the subathon. I'm going to do all the subathon events in the next 2 weeks, and we're just going to have a lot of fun time. And if you guys hit the last goal, baller. If you don't, well, hey, you know what? It was what it was. Sadie, thank you so much for giving Rand a shout out. I really appreciate it. Okay, that being said, okay, I installed a ground loop isolator. Maybe that fixed the audio issues. Let's give it a quick notice. Behind you. Oh, shit. That is just because you're behind me. I'm going to turn that off for a second. There you go. Boom. Sure, I'm just going to end the call thing, actually. That's what I'm actually going to do. Disconnect. Yeah, disconnect. There you go. That was a good time, though. Okay. All right. So let's see if the audio is any better. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's a little better. I'm really scared. I'm going to turn this on, and it's going to be fucking shit still. I turned it on. Oh my god, I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh my god, dude. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's play a fucking game. Let's see if we can play a game. Let's just test it out.
Oh, for real?
On God.
On God? Just like that.
Just like that. Hold on. There's something else I gotta do. You know what time it is, right? You guys know what time it is. It's time for like my new favorite game. You know it, baby. You know. Oh, fucking hell. I'm trying to switch sources. I need to find like a controller or something that lets me switch sources really easily. Okay. Oh, fuck. Wait, hold on. How do I change what screen my capture card captures? I don't know, man. Like, there's got to be a way to, like, change. How do I do that? I'm trying to like make my capture card capture one specific screen, but it's not capturing. So now the problem is here is that. One second, my Raiders. 1 second. Let's put in some like chill music. Also, how is that? How is the whole discussion about the gorilla? I think it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I thought it was very different. And, you know, I want to tell you guys, I'm really thankful that you guys were very respectful. I put a lot of trust in you guys as a community to, you know, not hop on stream and say a fucking slur. And I'm glad that trust was, you know, well placed. You guys did a really good job. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Let me just put this over here real quickly. Can I fucking pull out the game? What's going on here? Oh my god, dude. Fucking hell. I will say that this oh my god, dude. Fucking hell. I'm just trying to get my fucking... Okay. No, that's Discord. Okay, we're just gonna close that there. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to get the fucking... Alright, maybe I just shut it off and like try to turn it back on again. we're gonna turn it on and off again. I need to get 2 fucking Steam accounts. I think that's something I gotta do. I just gotta get 2 Steam accounts. One for my fucking stream stuff and one for my fucking like games and shit. Cause like that's actually a big issue that I can't have 2 Steam accounts. It's actually so fucking annoying. I'm glad it was good. I'm just happy to piss anyone. Nah, dude. I think you guys all did really amazing. You all brought a really good energy and you all brought a really good vibe. And I'm really grateful about it. I'm really, really grateful about it. You know, it could have been very not kosher. Hey, someone do one of someone do like attack Reyd call, exclamation mark attack Reyd call or something. One of the mods, Reyd exclamation mark battle royale. Actually, maybe I could just do it. Let me just do it. Let me see if this still works. No, not chair. Like, also, why isn't the chair working for you guys? It works for me. Chair. Yeah, it works for me. What the fuck? I'm sorry everything's still broken. Okay, I think the thing is working, hopefully. Yeah, it's working. Okay, good. All right. So now the other problem we have with Half Sword is that, like, it's not on the right fucking screen. It's actually just not on the right screen, and I don't know how to mirror it so it shows up on the right screen. I'm actually really fucking annoyed and worried about that. How do I fix that? Okay, maybe I could just do this. The chip jump scare, the chip jump scare. Oh my god, you're fucking kidding me. I am fucking, oh my god. How do I, okay. Someone help me out here. How do we wait. Oh fuck, no, that's why the audio wasn't working. Okay, hold on, we're actually not sure. Maybe things are still broken audio-wise. Oh fuck, 1 second. Oh fuck, things might still be broken audio-wise. No, that's, hold on, we're not out of the water. We're not out of the fucking... No, dude, hold on. Stereo mix. Oh, fuck, dude. Hold on. Shit's fucking buggy. We're going to go to bed now. Thank you so kindly. All right, well, I'm not going to bother fixing this right now. I don't know. All that being said, I want to really thank you all. You guys did a really good job. You guys had brought us a good message. Don't head out yet because we're going to do what we always do. I think we're going to end stream for tonight. But. Ah, dude, I wish I could fix it. Okay. All right, my Raiders. Thank you all so kindly for being here as always. You guys always bring the best energy. Let's end the night right. Let's do the credits as always. Hopefully they don't break. Hopefully it's not broken. Everything's been broken. I hope this doesn't break either. All right. The fucking dono thing is still broken. The fucking summer thing is still broken. Okay, well, thank you so much to Reyd and Krisi Tedeki for the cheers. Thank you so much to Mintar, Katusha, Roy, and Giant Tabby for the raids. Thank you so kindly to your favorite homeboy, Blind Sensor, Arisu, and City Boo for the modding. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to shout out to you, Cal, Fredzen, there's Miyoki, there's Hedgie, thank you so much to Scarlet Crow, there's Care Spirit, there's Mintar, thank you so much to D, Grims, thank you so much to Sean Lane, Blind Sensor Lane, there's the Spartan, thank you so much much to Alloy. Thank you so much to Kunisi. Thank you so much to Murray. Thank you so much to Golden Angel. Thank you so much to Excite. Thank you so much to Risu. Need for Sleep, Dragon Power, Katusha, Jay, Big Worshiper, Royan, Emerald, Dr. Batalisk. Thanks to Xlord, the guy with no name. Thanks so much to Nebula, Gator Gusto, Milky Goes, Moo, Amices, Lost Items. Especially to all you who helped me build the assets. And a special thanks to you who stuck around to the very end of the stream. Hey, let's figure out who's still streaming tonight. Let's figure out who's hanging on. Let's see who's having a good time and who we can send a little bit of love to tonight. Whoa. Oh, dude. Oh, fuck, man. All right, come on. Let me freaking go from highest to lowest. I haven't rated them in a while, and I like them very dearly. Let's rate the very beloved and very cool. Wait, who should we rate, actually? Dude, let's rate Taiga. Let's rate Taiga. I love Taiga. Taiga's very cool. Let's send them a little bit of love. Taiga X Holic. Please join me in saying hello to Taiga X Holic. I think they're very cool. They're very sweet. They're very funny. Go help me say hello to them. All right, my raiders, copy the raid. Here. I'm gonna set up the raid. Fucking hell. I'm not stinky. I showered before stream today. All right. There, we set up the raid, and we're gonna set up the raid message. Okay, everybody. Copy that raid message. If you are subscribed, copy the one with the emotes. If you're not subscribed, copy the one with the free emotes. And yeah, let's go send some love to Taiga. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. And as always, bye, Twitter chat. Take care, Twitter chat. See you later. Bye, my good friends in YouTube chat. I'll see you all a little later. See you.